Right, that took long enough. Okay, let's get right to business. I'm Tandy. No, hang on, I'm not Tandy.
You could be both of us today, honey.
No, it's because I use the stream for watching other streamers, so I'm so used to being called Tandy when I'm using Twitch. Anyway, I'm Andy.
I'm still Tanner.
And I'm apparently shouting very loud.
Why is this happening?
Who even knows? The end of the world has been
You
delayed
haven't even
by
had a sip of your beer yet.
3 weeks, and we're playing Terraria again, because of course we're playing Terraria.
You say that like it's a bad thing every time, and I'm just not okay with that.
Well, it's not a bad thing. But ow, 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 ow.
Also, we have a new kitten since the last time, who I'm sure is going to not in any way get in our way while we're trying to do stuff.
Who is already just fighting my elbow. Like...
Torment. That's not nice. That's not nice.
Right, okay. Other important business. Right. Oh, the first important business is probably remember... No, not that.
The Alamo.
That's only you American people. So I have beer. She has whiskey.
Probably.
Hence the stream title.
What is the stream title?
Friday night bosses and Boilermakers.
What's a Boilermaker?
I believe it's a beer served with a shot of whiskey on the side.
You're served with a shot of whiskey on the side.
Right. So it's been a while since we've actually.
Because you're always fannying around.
That's my first mistake. Well, no, that's okay. Where's my laptop charging? That'd be fine. How do you do? Torment. Have I unplugged? No. Are you charging?
I have no idea.
Oh no, because my laptop's unplugged. So anyway, it's been a while. Apparently, we're so good at this, can't even remember how to plug a plug into a plug.
Okay.
So,
over there?
Yep, just drinking problem. Tiny matey, you're going to make this very difficult, aren't you?
Of course he is.
Young Tormund has not quite worked out that you should not walk on the laptop, and is mostly just enthralled by the things. Okay, so where are you? You're in your house. So let's come back.
I am in my house, but only because I am making you a present.
Ooh. Well,
I knew you'd be excited.
Yes. Meanwhile, why am I doing a recap of what's happened since we were last on? No one's currently on, and no one was on last week.
And no one cares.
That too. So, last week we had not started beating up all of the endgame stuff. This week we have. Hence why there's a giant luminous dragon and several flowing testicles flying around in the air.
And we've thoroughly had our butt kicked by the Moon Lord several times.
Don't fight the mouse! It's not that sort of mouse, Tormund.
I do what I like.
Right. So might as well put the stuff on.
Good words for me.
I've been using this mouse for a week, and the moment I'm actually using it in not a professional capacity, because I've been
Close
doing
enough.
that all week. Unless it's all professional capacity, you're fighting it. Oh, Tormund. Right, so you've got me a thing.
No, I'm making you a thing.
What is it a potion?
I'm making you a gift box.
Well, we're going to be here a while. Okay.
We're not going to hear that one. Don't be a wimp.
So, yes, we had a crack at the end game events and the final boss, and he thoroughly ruined our day. Seriously, I've been using this mouse all week. You are the guest on my lap right now.
I'm the guest of honor.
What is it trying to take out of my inventory?
I don't know. What are you doing?
Ow, ow! Don't.
Other than getting thwacked.
Mostly getting thwacked. I told you we spent literally an hour at the end of the day at work just biting my elbow.
Well, he's a nice guy.
Well, he's about par for the course for a cat, which means fighty-fighty and bitey-bitey.
Also, not a cat.
What, you or him?
Him. He's a kitten.
And to
Definitely
be fair...
not a cat yet.
Well, he's not full grown. He's still technically a cat. He's just also a very small, very fighty cat.
He's a baby.
He is very much a baby cat. Right, what am I doing? What have
are
I
you
got in my
doing?
ammo? I've got all this sword. Silver bullets, wooden arrows, green solution, white. Get your claws out of my thumb. That's you. Okay.
Just you tell him, Foreman. I do what I like. I do what I like.
See, you're all confused now, aren't you? Chubby cat puss. Alright.
Chubby cat puss, chubby cat
Okay,
puss.
so we're going to try and
Dear
fight some
chubby,
more
chubby,
bosses
chubby.
once I can finish fighting the most fearsome boss of all. A kitten who seems to think that the thumb is an infinite source of joy.
Well, to be fair, the hamster has the same feeling.
Yes, the hamster,
This
however...
bitch.
The cat doesn't bite as hard as the hamster, though, and the hamster plays for keeps.
Truth.
Oh, this hamster. What are we going to do with this hamster?
Introduce her to some other wildlife, maybe.
Well, let's not try that
Probably not.
while we're on stream.
No, probably not. Okay,
Okay.
nearly there. What are we going to do today, dear?
Well, you don't want to fight Duke Fishron because
No.
you're all, no, he's my fish.
Well, he is my fish. I have a gorgeous arena in my world.
Does look like somebody created ziggurats out of buckets made of asphalt.
Don't know what that means.
So you know what a ziggurat is?
No.
Like big step-tiered pyramid, like the Aztecs built.
Okay.
Could you?
No.
Well, not you. I suppose you can, but can he? Right. So anyway.
Can he even?
So okay. So we're going to try the lunar events again, and see if we can technically finish the game in time for a the version 1.4, the Totes for Serious final version, which is supposed to be coming out in May, and to try some of those exciting mods. All of that. Ow, ow, ow.
What if I don't want a mod? What if I just want to be?
Well, you'll enjoy things like whatever's in Calamity, which I understand is the biggest and most hardcore. So we've got a cat, don't know if you all can see, who's just sort of gone chasing his tail in my lap, and then sort of ended up catching it and falling off.
Totally normal.
Well, that's kittens for you. Oh, there's a thing up there. Don't bite my dig!
That's my job. Sorry, Mom.
Bite, dear. Hopefully you're not biting that, and if you are, we'll take that offline. Right. You're spending a lot of time making a...
Sorry, I'm making you presents. Just go with it.
Right, so...
You'll thank me later.
I dare say. Is this a whole bunch of things you've done with all the fish?
Yes, I have made you very special potions.
Are they all fishing related?
Not all, no. I've also been farming lots of things for this purpose. So you got that. Wait, did I already give you regeneration? Yes, okay.
Should just make this entire stream just look at the kitten completely spaz out and fall over.
That could be
That's
a thing.
probably a thing they have on Twitch, like the guy I was watching earlier was basically made the Lego Yellow Submarine kits. Well, mostly he made it before I showed up because that's how time works. But yeah, just playing Yellow Submarine on infinite loop and then building a Yellow Submarine, and then playing Destiny because that's what people who play Destiny do.
Okay. All right, so what you need to do is...
What I need to do?
Don't be saucy. What you need to do is make sure that at least like half of your vat space is free.
Vat?
Of your inventory space, your blue inventory space, not your other stuff. So make sure about half of your inventory space is full, or not full, because I have made you a kit So you can come over here and you can just empty one of the chests, and you will have all the buffs you could ever possibly need.
Which chest am I looking at here?
Whoa, your stupid teleport. In my house upstairs, there are 2 blue chests.
Okay,
So
is it the one full of potions or the one full of potions?
Basically identical. One of them has a thorn potion, the other one doesn't, is the only difference.
Well, okay, no, it's a summoning potion.
Just take them all. Just loot the whole thing. That's what I'm saying. There you go.
Right. Oh.
And now when you hit buff, you will have some crazy buffs, man.
Well, which is all well and good. Which will all be well and good for when we fight the Moon Lord, right?
This is
Shall
what I'm
we
saying.
prepare for this?
This is what I'm saying. Have you smacked that chocolate orange yet?
No. Right, I should.
Smack it. Smack it, baby. Okay, so what
That's woken up the cat again.
Need for this?
None may know.
Oh, some may know. What?
Right. Take these with your other hand.
Danke, mucha.
Good streaming.
Good streaming indeed.
Right. So to find the sword.
Right, just bear with me for a second so I can get my fishing shit out of here so I don't need fishing shit or drill.
Tanya has finally finished all of her stupid fishing.
Naturally. Oh, I'm torn about the yo-yo. Well, I might try it the first time without a yo-yo. And...
Oh, hello. Where did they go? Yes, all my little star cell dudes just ran off and something got obliterated.
Cool. Okay.
Yes, I think I appreciate having my weight of fire with little cell dudes over these. What's it dragon? The What's it dragon is a fine dragon, and I don't disparage anyone for having it, because that would be very silly.
Indeed. Okay.
Tormund, are you actually asleep? Have you been listening to Metallica again? Because James Hetfield didn't literally mean sleep with one eye open. And since my arm is your pillow, if you start gripping it tightly, you're going across the room. Here we see Tanya rummaging in a chest. Right. So, let's see. If I try and adjust my laptop so I can have it at arm's length, then it'll be much nicer. Oh, and then you gave me the fish the last time we were playing, which wasn't on stream, didn't you?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, I'm agnostic to pets and don't really like... you picking up fancy magic stick?
Yeah. I'm just trying to make sure that all of my row are things I actually want to use in a fight. Because...
I mean, that is eminently sensible.
Because the last time I kept accidentally switching over to like my drill and shit, which was really annoying.
I mean, were you just banging in numbers? Were you doing whatever you...
But also sometimes I don't realize that my mouse is over my inventory bar and it just clicks on something and all of a sudden I'm like using my golden bug net. I'm like, this is not working for me.
The fun of trackpads. Which is why my method involves friend scroll wheel.
You can actually see where your mouse is, though.
I mean, I'll be honest, that's sometimes...
No, that's what I mean. That is my biggest complaint about this game, is that sometimes, no matter, even though I've made mine as bright a pink as I can, there are times I just have no flippin' idea where it is.
Yeah, I'm in total agreement.
Yeah.
There isn't really a way of making that
I wish
not
they
be
would.
shit.
No, I just wish it could be like made to be twice as big. That's the dream.
Excuse me.
Okay.
Because the
no,
closest I've got is.
Is there a reason we don't have a sharpening stone in the house?
Well, because it's over in the arena over to the right. I was indicating with my mouse on the screen. You're not looking at my screen. This guy who's currently watching the stream is looking at the stream.
No, I know where it is. I just wish it wasn't. Like, great in a boss fight, but we need to get into the sharpening stone.
Okay. So I've just fiddled with the colours on my cursor. Apparently you can make the border hard white and then the contents hard black. Okay, that's really much clearer. Oh, I like that.
Oh, dear.
So, because then it's like high contrast. Right, okay. Cool. So I'm alright, Jack. You should probably do what I've done. Right.
Maybe.
So, shall we give the people what they want? I don't know what the people actually want. If nobody wants the Spice Girls except, like, you know which of my friends exactly probably wants a Spice Girls. So yeah, exactly. That's the configuration I've got it set up, and it seems to be fairly. I mean, obviously, we'll see how it is when we're up against the Moon Lord going ah.
Indeed,
But
we shall.
okay. So in the meanwhile, anything else we need to do?
No. Can we fight the Moon Lord during the day? I can't remember.
Yes,
Okay.
it's time agnostic because it's.
Shiny.
I'll tell you what. You're coming along, right? So basically, to recap for the benefit of the record, the last boss to fight. What did you do?
No, it immediately went over to number 1 when I was trying to be on number 3. Yeah.
I wonder.
Oh, Bernie House.
Oh, Bernie House.
Bernie House.
It's still a fine house,
Oh.
and Lord help me, we're not going to make this a political stream. But the house is still fine.
In conclusion,
how many upvotes did it get on Reddit in the end?
2. Nobody loves me.
Yeah.
Also, I think the Terraria subreddit might be dead.
Fine. No, it isn't. I don't know which one you're looking at, but I'm
probably r/Terraria.
Yeah, it's got constantly stuff on it.
I don't know.
Currently they're excited for version 1.4, which is coming out in May.
Wow.
Did I say that on the stream? Or did I just tell you when we were talking?
Said it.
Well, on the stream? Because we've definitely said it. Okay, well.
This cat. Oh,
yes.
Viewer at home, if you could see this cat.
That guy is now gone.
Hence my viewer.
But, yeah, it is somewhat adorable. And got, what was it, 164 upvotes on Reddit in the end?
Oh, you are just a ratings queen.
Meanwhile, 150 upvotes for... what was it I was saying? It was complaining about the Harry Potter Wizards Unite event.
Community Day tomorrow.
Oh,
Community Day in our garden.
Well, yes. Garden, poker thing on a phone.
May have actual garden-like properties.
And, okay, so...
Did I overshoot my lamp?
Hold my beer.
Where are you? No, I'm almost here.
No, yep, you're still, basically here. So...
Sorry, this world's a lot bigger than my world.
That's alright. Oh, so you're going in hardcore already. So these guys are worshipping a mysterious idol. They're all dead.
Die, bitches, die!
Only leaving the ancient cultist of the heart who's destroyed the symbol and is now about to ruin our shit. He is the penultimate boss of the game. He summons all sorts of weirdy magic things, which there we are, homing lightning. He seems to be a lot less impressive when we've got the end game familiars on hand. So he's got 3 of himself, and he's summoned he normally summons a big worm, but apparently not now. But when you kill him, he drops all sorts of wacky shit. Oh, including an ancient manipulator. And cats. You've got the hats, good. But now, if we look at the map, we can see that some mysterious pillars have appeared on the map. Each of them colour coded. This one red. Okay. So now we've started off a world event, but unlike say the Hammer Horror Clusterfuck or Aliens Invade, this one is hang on.
You have to go to the.
Yes.
Would you like to buff? Buff.
I'm gonna heal.
Da, 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 da.
So now, anytime you go, what the? Oh right, you've got all your buffs on.
This is why I made you buffs. La 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 la.
I mean, normally
Ring of Inferno.
that is quite a tasty buff. So there's 4 pillars, each attuned to one of the major combat stances. This is the solar pillar, and it's all close combat focused dudes. So they're running into absolutely smashing your face. And if you go if you go, how do you fly? How do you fly?
Oh, good job, honey.
Well, I'll come to you in a second when I've actually got some health back. Oh. Basically, if you try flying, then the big flying worm that you just saw comes and ruins your day. Hang on, where's the nurse?
Who even, man?
Have you got inventory space?
Do I have inventory space?
No, does Torment have inventory space? Mate, have you got enough space? Because I'm a bit full at the moment. Right. So, stick that literally in the first place I can. Right, so...
Oh, I might die if I can't heal quick.
Did you... I can't see you at this point.
Yeah, I died.
Okay, well, so that went well.
Bummer. Well, it went pretty well. The shield thing's down. You're welcome.
Oh, okay then. Right, so get yourself healed by this nurse. Nurse! Nurse! Right, come here, travelling trader.
Adrian!
No, I was doing more of a Monty Python thing. Oh, Gypsy Robe.
Gypsy robe.
Which is good for a magic build. Oh, and a leopard skin. Actually, fuck it, let's buy the Gypsy Robe. I don't actually need it right now, but if I go back to my magic build, it might be useful.
Oh, actually, there was something I need from this guy for my world. Come here, you. What do I even?
Is it
No.
equipment?
No.
Right.
No. 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 No.
Right, so let's try a different one. Tormund's now asleep, twitches twitchily. As opposed to what? Twitches stoically? Stoically twitching.
Could be a thing. Coming to a store near you.
Right, so let's try this again.
Oh, Bernie house.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Right, so now we're going to a different pillar first, and it is... the Summoners one. So basically it's a whole shitloads of monsters that split into other monsters and then
Get
come
off
and
me,
ruin your...
everybody.
So there's some more worms. I can now... So this is fun. I can now see my cursor. That was actually a really good colour change. But apparently it's seeing where my actual weapons are going. It's the
Yes.
turd in the sandwich. Right, so...
Could be a problem. No, I still think that this sword is better than some of the other options.
You're back on the influx waiver then.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tanya is using the alien sword, whereas she's also got the big solar sword.
Oh, okay. So I can use it. Oh, except that I'm dead now. I'll use it when I come back. But
Which, I mean, there's different... Obviously, the Martian sword fires projectiles at good range, and then also does some other attacks on the way.
that's the thing, is that the solar sword, while
While the solar...
the daybreak, it does more damage, but it doesn't go as far, and that's the really bummer part about it.
Well, as long as you're... No. What about how my... Are you coming to me because I'm about to die?
I'm gonna come to you. You're
No,
dead.
you're not. He's still shielded. So
where is the flooping nurse?
she
This
could be
bitch
anywhere.
Just off having a party with the fishing kid and the guy thing.
I suggested putting the fishing kid in a tower set on fire it could still put him on fire.
She says she doesn't give happy endings. Well, that escalated quickly.
I feel that may have been the joke she was making.
See, well, you can't see because there you are. See, it's just like a bit of a limp penis.
Oh, you mean the spear? I mean the sword.
What sword?
The flayy, sticky outy one.
Okay, so again, great, but only works in front of you. So if they come from behind you, you just die.
Can you not aim behind you?
If I move my mouse, which means I have to stop moving, obviously. So this is the thing, but because it doesn't have a 360 rotation, if anybody sneaks up behind you, they just zonk you.
In contrast to this sword, which fires a sword in every single direction at once. I can't actually scratch my chin as I'm currently doing the actual play of the game, but imagine I'm scratching my chin in bewilderment. Also imagine.
It at least goes a little bit behind you, though, is what I'm saying.
Oh, hey, the shield's down. So, yes, so you had to kill a certain number of... Why is the wizard dead? What exactly is the wizard doing that's justifying him being anywhere... So, anyway, so it defeated the tower exemplifying this element, and it's dropped a bunch of floaty shiny things, which are used for crafting the endgame weaponry.
I'm gonna go home.
Yeah, that's a good chance. I'd need health too. Oh yeah, teleport.
Now that I've got my PDA.
Did you not turn it into a mobile phone? Yeah, you turned it into a mobile phone.
Oh yeah, I have a cell phone. Never mind. I couldn't remember which one was the higher one. In conclusion, I now have an obsidian fishing pole and a cell phone. You have leave to be jealous.
And now we don't need to do any more bloody fishing.
Well, except for the fishing that I have to do in hell now to get the Inferno potion. But worth it, because as you saw, that thing's the bomb.
Oh, and the wizard's now back. Don't know how he died. Don't know what made him come back. Mysteries of the ages.
Indeed.
So, and then I'm making an executive call. If we do an expert mode playthrough, I'm just gonna go use the builder's workshop, get 2 of the fishing things that have been tinkered together. You're just getting one of those.
By contrast, if we do a start from scratch expert mode, you are not allowed to go into the builder's workshop. No cheating.
Except for the stupid fishing thing.
No cheating.
No fishing thing. Everything else, that would be cheating. For the fishing thing, I don't give a fuck. It's terrible. Just terrible. Right, okay. So like I said, this is the combat focus pillar. So it's a whole bunch of stuff that comes rushing at you or firing fireballs at you. And if you take to the air, then... Ah, shit, there's a worm! Worm!
Okay, Nancy.
Nancy goes, worm? Oh, and like you said, the shield's already down. So, sword, sword, sword. Sword, sword, sword. And it's vanished. We are now apparently overwhelmed with pain.
Oh no! The pain of it.
I officially don't have inventory for this kind of shit.
Do you need me to come over there and take it?
Yeah, it's much for muchness. Don't really have anything to dispense with. Yeah, you might have to.
Okay.
We should probably put them in the whatever chest. What?
Is your piggy bank full?
No.
Silly.
Also should not perhaps use my piggy bank for... Right, so yeah, head home. Because that's everything this way. So which chest? It's in the fuck it, I don't know chest. I thought.
What?
No, it's the materials.
What are you looking for?
Where to put the fancy twinkly out of space things.
Oh, is it not in the souls chest?
No, in materials.
That makes no kind of sense.
Don't. I mean, the materials. Right.
What is even with your nonsense?
So you ought to top that up.
Oh, actually, that's probably not a bad idea, though, just to put some of these things away.
Right. So. Right. Meanwhile, where's our dryad?
In my pants.
The Dryad is presumably not in your pants, but I ain't going to hold her to any account on that. There is a possibility. Oh yes, there's definitely a possibility you've doubled up on these potions. You give me ale when I've got sake, which lasts for longer. Also, thank you.
Anytime.
Do I have anything as an alternative to shrimp?
No, the shrimp is well fed. That's the best food you can get.
Bacon?
Better than.
Bacon half an hour duration. What do you think,
shrimp.
Tormund?
Shrimp and soup are both half an hour. I gave you grub soup and I gave you shrimp.
Oh, well, I mean, the well-fed buff doesn't double up, my love.
No, I know. I gave you.
Okay, right.
Man, I take care of you, yo.
Indeed, thank you, my love. Although I might actually put one away so I've got some more inventory space.
You just do what you gotta do, okay?
Yeah, I think the grub soup, because likely if we're fighting the Moon Lord, we're just gonna die. We will die.
That's the spirit, honey.
Oh, I mean, we will. Oh, hey, we're already at the Wizardy Tower. Wizardy Tower, I don't know what is going on here, but basically what happens with the Wizard Tower is at some point you start taking massive amounts of damage and you can't do anything about it. I'm sure it's probably because there's a chap somewhere causing you pain, but basically you take damage and you die. You die, you die.
You are just such a little ball of sunshine.
Well, it's not supposed to be pessimistic, it's just saying that you just start dying and there's nothing you can do to stop it. And then you come back and then you... I think it's guys that hide off screen and launch attacks at you. Like these little fuckers under the sand. Come here, you fucking... Come here. I see you. I see you sleeping with the dog. Why have you gone home, my love?
Because I had 2 health left. Oh, they followed me home, which is great. And now I died at home and wasted all those buffs. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, it's okay. I'll hold the fort against the entire
Sorry,
Legion
I wasn't
of Magic.
expecting them to follow me home.
I mean, they've kind of done it, but... Oh, okay, I've got good healing potions, so I'm alright for the moment, Jack. But, except that I'm taking huge amounts of damage, and I still don't know why. I'm going to die in a bit.
There, now you're dead, dude. Okay, nurse, could you please...
Right.
To help me.
Can I heal yet? No.
Where is my dragon die?
Okay, well...
Did you take that down?
It's dead, but so am I.
Thought.
This cat is now asleep.
Oh, torment. That's right, you didn't want that arm anyways.
Well, fortunately, Mr. Mouse is in position. So, right. Now, did that just drop my Sword of Summon the Round Things? Yes.
Sword of Summon the Round Things, okay.
My Stardust Cell Staff, which I think you'll agree is a Sword of Summon the Round Things, apart, I suppose, from the bit where it's not actually a sword. That's actually my Influx Sword Staff. Okay. So, we did not pick up the floaty thing. Oh,
I just did.
Have we gone past that then? Okay. Which means that there's only one tower left. The green tower of dudes shoot you in the face. Tormund. I moved my leg slightly. Which apparently he's greatly pleased in.
And now he's burning.
Happy kitten having a slumber. Clawing my arm off. Such a difference. Right. Oh, hello. Right, so.
Hello.
So, these are going to be alien dudes that just come and shoot you. And, excuse me, possibly make you unable to control your...
Bladder.
That would be a slightly different game.
Would it though?
Yeah, monsters that make you have to pee. I think that's the sort of thing that Japan makes rather than more Western developers. No, control your height in the air. That's what I meant. But they're not really doing a lot right now. He's flying. That shit, okay. They're after me blood. So heal that. So if I now stand over here. Yeah, okay, fight the monsters, not the guy who's got a huge shield on. Oh, are you dead?
Yeah, that went well.
Ah, that explains why everybody's suddenly dogpiling on me.
Sorry, gonna have to buff. Just trying to hold off.
I've done alright so far without buffing.
Well,
but
you're special!
Of course, dramatic irony had to intercede.
Also, I have beetle armor. So they want me.
Well, okay, that explains why they're going for you specifically.
Everybody wants me.
Right, taking off. Get some, why not? 7 brides for the Scarlet King. Apparently I'm now the Scarlet... What the... Okay, apparently somebody's firing projectiles in our general direction.
Oh, it's the hallow jellyfish dickwads.
No, these were sort of more like greeny blue shots rather than
the pink ones.
Fabulous pink laser.
Fabulous.
Fabulous pink laser. We're all inclusive here. Not all pink lasers are homosexual. Some are just fabulous.
So true.
Like this rainbow. It's distinctly fabulous. Could probably not even be jokingly homophobic in case we actually get to do Pride this year, and I get to...
I don't think there's going to be Pride this year, honey. It's a pandemic.
I mean, when is Pride? July?
Yeah. All summer festivals are cancelled.
I'm just never going to be able to dress up in the large dog costume, am I?
I thought you were going to go with gimp costume. I was like, well, it could be a ring.
It's not going to be that sort of... I'm not that sort of Pride participant.
That's what you think.
No, I'm a straight ally who just wants to use Pride as an opportunity to dress in a fancy dress costume provided by the company he works for. Oh, hey, tower's down. Is that so terrible?
So terrible.
Apart from the fact that technically it's just corporate exploitation of a celebration of... Can I go up a bit? Right. Okay.
I just go down. Like, down would be great.
Right, okay. So, impending doom approaches, which means we've now got a minute to get our shit together.
Like a Beth Hart song. You better get your shit together.
Right.
Do 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 do.
So, head up to the... So, possibly you may not be able to see, because you may not be able to see what's the best altitude. But possibly the background is phasing in and out heat blur. I mean, it probably is for you. I currently can't see it. Oh no, there we go. High heels? Right, so let's stay at least broadly together for a moment. Right, so this is the point where I'm about to buff. I can't see what the music's doing because I'm not synesthesic. Hey! Oh hey, it's the end boss of the game! The Moon Lord! Who's going to absolutely destroy everything. Basically, he's the end game boss, and the canon is that he's a brother of Cthulhu. That has very little effect on the game because that's not how anything works. But he's got 2 phases, which we haven't been able to defeat in this world yet. Basically, the first phase, he's got 3 eyes on him. Okay, one of you 2 needs to stay still. Apparently my mount turned off for a second there.
Helpful.
And he's got an eye in each of his palms and one in his... shit. Why is he... Running home, gonna heal.
Yeah, you better...
I can't actually see the nurse.
The problem is because he's like...
Where is the nurse?
I don't know. But any help you could offer, because I don't even know where I'm supposed to be aiming right now.
Right, coming back hard. Okay. Don't.
Ah, that didn't work.
I don't even know what weapon I've got out right now.
Sorry, I had one heart left, so...
Yeah, I don't blame you. And now I have basically lost all of the health I just... So it's supposed to be aiming at the eye in the centre of his head.
Yep. Oh, come on, back to life. Come on, back to life.
No, he just ruined me.
Oh.
My runaway to heal was not best time there. My apologies.
No, it is what it is. It just is really frustrating that during that boss, for some reason, it takes so much longer to come back to life. Like, I don't know what the fuck. Well, that was annoying.
So, that was the final boss. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Huh.
Yeah.
Right.
So...
That's been our experience basically every time we fought him.
That was closer than other times, though.
I think we actually killed all three of his random eyes when we were fighting his chest. And the last time we did him... And of course he ruined everything because... Right, animal parts and souls. Where is your summoning items? So just going to put these presents... Oh, wrong chest. Presents away so I can clear up some space. I'm going to have to put away these sunflowers and sell these stupid banners.
I've stole all the things. I'm just seeing if there's anything worth making yet.
The problem is we've basically made everything we can without the metal that he drops. So it's a tricky one. Let me see. Is it warm in here or is it just me with a cat on me?
I'm at least not freezing again, so that's exciting.
Oh, I suppose I did turn up the heating a minute ago.
Okay. Indeed.
Sort inventory. Any more banners? That nice
I've
candle.
got banners. I got banners, yo.
On you?
Oh, I have another fragment.
Right.
Yeah, I've got some banners.
I mean, you should probably not have them literally on you. That is.
No, I mean, I literally just got them. It takes...
Oh, yeah, so you did. Right, sorry.
Jeez, yo.
Tormund continues twitching in his sleep. Kittens. Which is why we weren't streaming last weekend, because we were had just a pile of kittens with us. If there's any pleasant way to have spent Easter in this thoroughly unpleasant times, it is with a large pile of kittens in your living room. There.
Indeed.
And they were fun. Pixel didn't like them even slightly.
She's doing better now, though.
Now it's down to one kitten whose scent she's got used to. Yeah, she's doing alright. But yeah, the first night it was, hey guys, what's going on in my living room? Oh my god, why have you brought 3 enemies in here?
Yep, basically.
Which rather spoiled the playing with kittens part, but well, what are you going to do?
She's tough, she'll survive.
Well, she did. But yeah, okay. I get to play with a pile of kittens like maybe once every 5 years at this point. Nobody lets me play with their kittens.
Oh, my love.
Right, so anyway, I'm gearing up to do the same thing again.
As am I. Put this banner away.
Get rid of this
Just
vertebrae.
trying to think if there's anything else I can do to not have my ass handed to me. Nothing's really coming to mind, if I'm honest.
Why is there suddenly so much crimson around here? Because I think the last time we played, done some work in hosing it off.
Yes, we'll just need to have clean up the world party. Okay, so then.
Right, so I am way off to your east. Spraying.
Okay. Just see.
The fucking bite ham is awake.
Awesome.
Well, she probably needs a run out. She was in quarantine yesterday after the incident. But she should probably have a run around today to stop her being a complete and utter spaz-swat.
She can occasionally be an a-hole.
And apparently it's specifically when we're trying to give you some holdy time, human contacts. I fear we're not going to make that mistake again for a while.
Only jerks like that kind of thing.
She at least seems to be potty trained now, or at least provided her with so little alternatives that she's forced herself to potty train.
Self-suppository, is that what you just said?
Yes, taught the hamster to shove a large pill up her bum on account of she's going to have a bunch of other stuff shoved up there if she doesn't behave.
Right, what are you doing now? Where are you at? What are you even doing?
Well, I was contaminating while you were moving stuff around your inventory.
I wasn't doing that.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you sure you weren't moving? You are still like 2 kilometers behind me. Right, so yeah, here's some dudes having a worship. Who don't immediately proc my floaty round dudes, because that would just be incredibly unpleasant. But the moment I wave a sword menacingly in their direction, they're going to be dissolved. So what are they worshipping? Mysterious tablet. Is there something in that slime? Oh, you're coming over. Let's have a look. Don't know why I'm physically going closer. It's not like I can... there was an iron ore in that slime.
Hot.
I don't actually want the iron ore, but you know.
It's useful stuff, man. Get out that spelunker. What?
So hang on. So I'm at surface level. Yeah. I'm right next to the cultists.
Yeah.
I'm almost inside the dungeon. Guess what's in the dungeon with me?
Huh. What could be better?
Well, possibly immediately teleporting away instead. Where are you?
Kill this guy in his face.
Oh, you meant that guy. I'll tell you.
Right in his bloody face.
Right, so that's...
Kill the aliens.
Yeah, not killing the aliens, we're killing evil cultists at this point. Who currently is going, I have supreme magical powers, I can summon... I can't remember, is it... Why am I not moving?
I don't know, are you stuck in lightning?
Thank you, Avast. Or what is it, SVG? AVG? What's the antivirus program that's not Avast?
I don't know.
Okay. Perhaps we can kill this guy before he kills me. Right, okay. So, he's dropped some more tat, some more healing potions, and you got the ancient cultist mask. Oh, another ancient manipulator. Wow, that's the most ancient of the manipulators. Right, so where are the towers now? Basically where they were before. Right, I'm going to hover above this campfire for a second.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing, because I got some healings to do.
Yep. Nobody's in chat.
Hi, honey.
Hello.
Let's have chocolate. Let's tickle this pink toe. Hey, what are you sleeping for? It's Friday night, man.
Oh yeah, don't fucking sleep, because you'll stay out half the night jumping on me.
Chocolate.
Yes. Oof. Yes, that's the fun part of having a kitten. He stays up, he sleeps all day and jumps on you all night. If they weren't totally adorable, you wouldn't put up with that shit. Right, I'm healed already. You're healed already. Let's go hit a stick.
Hit your stick.
Okay. So, let's see how many conversations I can hold with you simultaneously before my brain goes.
Okay.
Okay, so we're starting with the summoners. I don't know why I'm dismounting from my UFO. It's only for the melee tower that's the thing. Oh God, why is all my hailing gone? And Tormund, why are you climbing me?
Because you taught him how to rub on your face, and now that's all he wants to do.
It's a fairly impressive beard at this point. Well, okay,
It has many beard-like properties.
It's not very impressive. Let's not be hyperbolic here, but it is.
I'm gonna die.
Hold on.
Oh, I died right as I tried to run away.
Okay.
Rude.
Well, that's unfortunate. It's okay. It's not an impressive beard by normal beardy man standards, but it's
It does not look like 3 days stubble.
Yes, which is
more than I've ever seen in my entire time with you.
It is more than I've had in my entire time with me as well. And Tormund loves it. He loves having a beard rubbing him. Oh, rub the beard, rub the beard, rub.
Yep. Everybody wants you.
And he's happy. Oh, I should get rid of this ancient. Can I sell the ancient manipulator?
Why are you selling the ancient manipulator?
Because we've got one here. You've got one in your world. No value.
It's funny because it hurts. Oi! Stop your moving, lady.
Which lady?
The nurse lady.
We've got to work out a solution to that, because if she's just going to fuck off any time we actually
How about
need
we
to...
just lock her in a box with no doors?
That's not a bad idea, honestly.
We could make a room and then a teleporter into her.
I mean, basically...
Something.
I mean, we could just put her underneath the spawn point in a little cell. I mean, obviously make sure we've got a door. Oh, hang on, you're already going, right.
Wormland, come in on foot.
Yeah. You went, of course you went left. Oh, I did not. 3, 4, 5, 6, and I need to get one of my... I need to get summony thing. What's it called? What's the thing that summoners do?
Summon? Just throwing that out there.
True. My brain stopped. Big altar, bewitching table. Need to visit a bewitching table so that I can get that buff going. Right. So, let's see. So I think if you don't fly too high, then the worm doesn't target you. How high is too high? And now Tormund's in my lap.
Because he's adorable.
He is thoroughly adorable. I can't argue. So, let's see. So, apparently, what's that? Like, maybe 20 blocks above the ground seems to be fine. I don't know why I'm fighting when most of my DPS is caused by the dudes I can't see half the time. Yes, Tormund! Little dudes! Don't try fighting the little dudes, it ain't that sort of game. Oh! Shields down.
Yep, I got it.
And apparently I hit the stupid floaty worm. Come on, you fucker, come on, you fucker. There, right. Scoop those up. And just trim down the leftovers. How are you doing? You grab... Or you fly home to heal, that also works.
Yep.
I will pick up the hearts that have just been dropped in the road. And I'm going... To say that in words that humans articulate, I'm all good.
Are you?
Yes. I was mostly healed, and then I just picked up the hearts on the floor.
Alright, which way are we going then?
Well, since I'm still to the left, let's carry on to the left.
To the left, to the left.
I should see if I can reforge my Stardust Cell staff to try and get it to be mythical. Oh, hey, honey.
Hi, honey.
Quarterpede banner, Spider-Man banner, Solarian banner. Yes, a Spider-Man banner. Yeah, also they've implemented Spider-Man in this game. Although, who knows? Maybe they'll implement Spider-Man in 1.4.
Here's open. I did just order a Spider-Man Kinder Eggs.
Oh yes, so you did.
Thank
I
you.
failed to
Easter leftovers.
from not El Gusto.
My gusto. Mi gusto.
And not Il Gusto, which is the shop in York that replaced
Yes.
Vom Fass, where they do all of the fancy oil and
Absinthe and such.
interesting spirits.
Oh yes, we have ginger spirit.
Yes, we do. We should have that at some point. Il Gusto, because you're in York and you want to buy fancy shit and you also want to have a drink.
Almost always true.
Right, so.
Especially if it's cold as balls and you're with your mom and your mom is just like, fuck this, let's drink.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's plenty of that as well. Oh, we went to a few pubs in York.
Lots
a
of
bird.
pubs. You're a bird.
Oh, you just turn all your buffs on.
Yes, because I need them.
I mostly don't.
Well, I didn't before the other two, but for this one, see previous have beetle armor on. They want me.
I personally find the one that if I'm going to buff for any of them, it's going to be the magenta wizard one. But then there's no point doing it there either, because it's basically, you've taken a huge amount of damage in like 5 seconds from something you can't even see. Although the other problem, I suppose, is that my armor is so much weaker than yours because it's summer armor.
Wow. Got home with 6.
And yeah, even though you've got like 6 times the armor I do, I'm still hanging around on perfectly fine.
That was pretty funny.
All of your time spent fighting on your own to level up, and oh shit, and I'm still the master.
Yeah.
The master who currently can't pick up any of the spanky shit. Right? Why do I keep getting fucking revolting mushrooms or whatever they're called?
Vile mushrooms.
Right. Okay. Homeward bound. I need to heal now, and yeah. So let's see. So what we're going to talk about?
You had something about video games.
I've already forgotten. Oh no, I haven't. But we're
Sega Rage, or something. I don't know.
No, we were debating.
Were we?
Well, not that sort of debating. Oh, hey, more stuff. Well, that was a fruitful. See, what is this purple shit that's killing me? There's a weird purple ball that just followed me and took off 3/4 of my health. In fact, I'm already going to go home. I'm already fucking monstered here. Right, let's try this again. There was another topic, but I've already forgotten it. So let's do the one. So yeah, so starting from this, I finally got my Christmas bonus at the end of April. I'm not convinced that my company really understands the concept of Christmas. That said, it's still... Why am I blind? It's still much better than the previous company who treated bonuses the way I treat the mess that Tormund left under the kitchen counter the other day. Okay, what is actually hitting me here?
I don't know, honey. What?
So it finally landed, got a bonus. A chunk of that went towards the laptop that you're now playing on.
Yep, I'll be back in a second.
Alright, I'll just carry on against the segments of the event that I get ruined by the most. I will survive. No,
Probably
I'm
help
still
if I
currently
didn't
alive.
just immediately go straight back to the house. Come on. There we go.
Ejecting.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
7 health.
Nice.
I suppose at least this one's really nearby, so we don't immediately do the same thing again.
That's what I just did.
Meanwhile, Mr. Fish just taking his time. I do like that fish. I think I already said that on this. Well, I despise the fishing game and agnostic towards most pets. Adorable black cat notwithstanding. I do like the fish because it just floats around you going, hey, I'm a fish. What are you doing? Fuck off. Fish.
These guys are trying to rip my bumhole as well. And not in a fun way.
Since it's already flying, it doesn't oh hey, you've gone more than about 10 feet away. I'm going to inexplicably fly towards you, even though I'm a cat, a fish, a turtle, a minotaur, whatever, anything you want. Where does a cackle? What the fuck?
You were killed.
I really don't like the fucking magenta wizardy bands.
I'm getting that.
I mean, all the others, have their quirks, and you need to actually understand the quirks in order to not die. But I mean, not just fire a rocket at the house.
I don't know. Did you?
Da.
Seems like a bold move.
No, don't throw away the fucking solar fragments.
Yeah, don't do that.
Oh, we don't need any. We've got like 106. That's enough for us to have a suit of armor each.
We need them.
Oh, actually, I'll tell you what. Let's see. So there's 134. I think I might craft myself a fiery, flaily sword while I am thinking about it. So that's 112 damage. Get it reforged.
Yeah, I mean, I made my. So, do you mean the one that I have?
Not the spear that
not
goes.
The solar eruption.
No, the solar eruption.
Yeah, so mine does 181 damage as godly.
Okay, where is our bloody goblin?
Probably somewhere between the house and the arena.
Yeah, this is a bit camouflaged in wherever he went. Okay, mate. Right, so how much gold do I actually have here? Right, so what I need... I mean, it doesn't actually matter what you enchant it with, although unpleasant's not bad. What do you think, Tormund? Keep it as unpleasant or roll the dice? How much gold have I got? Oh. Zealous.
Do I have to give you money again?
No, I've still got the money you gave me last time. Weak. Ruthless. Broken. Unpleasant.
Good job.
Damaged. Ruthless. Weak. Forceful.
And I'm dead.
Shoddy. Zealous. Ruthless. Broken. Fuck it, let's just use unpleasant. What am I doing with my day?
A fine question.
Right, so if I just put back all of the... Right, so that's cool. Right. Yeah, I've got my own flaily sword.
Good luck with that.
The extra debuff damage should hopefully make up for the lack of being able to hit things really far away. Which, how often do I actually use that anyway?
Do I want a lunar hook? Is that any better than my vine?
I don't know. Are you still using a vine? Then the answer is probably, but alright, so if we kill 3 of them, yes, there's only the 4th, and so yeah, no, I think that was my thought. Well, one of my 26 co-joined thoughts that have just spaffed all over the conversation. The fish. Yes, the fish doesn't instantly fly to where you are. It just casually keeps flying at its normal fish flying speed until it's caught up with you. So I've got... and the fish has just caught me up now. There we go. It's in no rush. It's just taking it easy, fish.
Just a big city.
Just, because, you know, relax like a autumn zephyr. Just, I'm going to get there when I get there. I'm not rushing around and sprouting like 3 more sets of wings. Just Cool, like an autumn breeze. Yeah.
Easy like Sunday morning.
I mean, possibly even that's a bit more high octane than it actually is. But yeah, essentially, right.
Easy like Sunday morning.
Why is the witch doctor dead? Is it because we're having a fight right next to his house and there's a fucking shooting alien in his house? Thought I put on an airlock specifically to keep out invaders. Oh, what do? Flail around and hit when blim 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 blim.
Good job.
Oh, hey, honey. Right, now I can articulate sentences properly. I hope so. Right, so that's still shielded. I'm going to tell you that most of this game is pixel art, but those alien shields are... Right, flail, flail, flail. I am a snail. Well, probably not right. So I still can't pick those up. And we've got a minute stop because of the stupid... Right, okay, I've got them now. Right. Yeah, impending doom approaches. Where's the nurse?
Here.
So, I'm not sure what we can actually do differently at this point. Oh, hey guy on the stream, we're about to see us fight the end boss. And die and die and die again.
Probably die so hard.
At least I've got my cool new flaily sword. So, I think the key is to not immediately run away from each other like that. So, remember, one eye is in his forehead.
Yeah, I get that.
Well, I think that's also the one that's hardest to get to. Just a moment of stillness. Oh, the wibbly wobbliness is intensifying. And hey, it's party time on Christmas Day in the morning. Why is he running? My love. I think...
A wyvern definitely helps her.
Right. I see you. I see you. I see you. See, that's what. See you. Hit you. Hit you. Come on. Die. Hit the eye. Hit him in the eye. Hand on his eye. Eye in his face. Is firing a laser. Right, how are you doing health-wise?
478.
Right, okay, I'm heading home. He is currently... No, do not go home immediately. Let me out, let me out. Right, coming back to you.
Okay, actually, if you are here, I'm going to see if I can go home.
I don't actually know where it is or you are, my love.
You were on it, weren't you?
No, I was like...
I saw you.
Well, I didn't actually see you. I have no idea. Hey, good luck. Oh, but you... Yeah, he's got that one closed.
Yeah, I'm going to have to... there we go. Alright,
Come on,
let's
it's alright,
try
gang.
this weapon.
Nurse! Nurse! And buff. And my buff's good. Right, I think I'm...
Okay, are you at me? Are you at me?
Yep.
Okay, go,
Go,
come on. There we go.
Typical. He's down to one eye, and the eye is just out of my fucking reach.
Oh my god. Get over here, stupid nurse.
Oh, and there's still the eye in his forehead. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Come on.
I'm coming back to you. Oh, sorry, I don't have my thing
where's the nurse? Where's the nurse? Okay, let's perhaps lead him away from the house where we
Okay.
have the nurse, who we need to not die. So that's.
Yep.
Can you come?
I'm coming.
Okay, because you just sort of hid under the big stone road that I can't actually get through.
Sorry.
Right, so it's just this forehead.
Yep.
Okay, open that eye. Open your eye, you fucker. Open the eye.
There you go. Didn't like that, did ya?
Have I actually got any of my little dudes?
Hard to say. Oh, I'm gonna have to go home in a minute. I've got another minute here. Come on, open again.
Fucking cock burglar, open.
Oh god, he's so close to being dead.
No, that's just
God.
the first
No,
phase.
That's just me. Oh.
And all the eyes have run towards you.
5. If I can find the fucking nurse.
Right, his heart is. I don't know where I am, and I'm about to die.
Oh my god. Fucking.
Oh, am I about to kill him? Am I about to kill him?
Okay.
I might be about to kill him, or I might be about to die. Hey, I just brought him to you. Hey, can you finish him off? It's going to be brilliant footage for me. Yes! So, off camera, the Moon Lord has just been dead. Tanya's screen, exploding demigods just about to be ripped asunder. For me, you were slain.
Whoop. It only took us 5
This is how
times to do it.
please.
Maybe 4.
There we go.
Brilliant.
That's well, it's brilliant. Hey,
not great television, mind you, but
Well.
brilliant effort.
Yeah. Hey, we defeated the final boss. Just a shame it happened over there, where you aren't allowed to see, you filthy peon. Okay. Right, where are you?
I'll tell you where I am. I'm in the materials.
Okay. So
I have also made a celestial sphere, so we can summon him again.
oh, residual out of all the stuff.
Yeah.
So the next question is:
Do I not have enough to make Meowmere yet?
Meowmere drops from him.
Oh,
What did he drop?
not Meowmere. Portal gun, the SDMG, which is just another ranged weapon.
Yeah, it's a fine minigun, but 'tis no sword.
No.
So I'm going to put away my influx waiver. Fine sword though it may be, it's not what we need right here. Yes, hello Tormund, I know.
Should I make some Lumite bar?
Yes, definitely. That's what we need for the armour. That is going to make this much easier. Okay, so how many have you got? 17.
Yep.
That's maybe going to make 1 hat.
Let's find out together. Stardust wings, don't need those.
So we're only interested in the orange and the blue armour. This is not good television when we're looking on your screen.
Okay. So solar flare helmet, breastplate.
So it's essentially the best armour in the game.
It is. I'm just trying to pick. Really, do I want the blue or do I want the orange?
I'm going to reiterate the part where you've currently got all of the Luminite in the world for the armour that we both wear. Just not to be unsubtle. So how much does it take to build your armour, and then how much you don't want the ranged armour?
I'm ranged? Why would I want ranged?
That's why I'm telling you not to look at the vortex armour. This improves your ranged ability.
I'm just looking to see how much they are. I'm not actually making anything yet. Don't panic.
You should probably not look at the stuff we don't need, my love. So, yes, look at the solar flare stuff.
So the breastplate's probably the most useful. So that's...
So 16...
That's...
So, hang on.
Well, we're going to make it, so I might as well make a piece.
Okay.
Feathers. Nobody wants feathers. Okay.
You have now lost your set bonus.
I'm gonna put it back on. I was just
Okay.
calm down.
Right.
Okay. So let me put.
Right, and I'm back in the room. Hello.
Hi. Okay, so let's put.
I'll tell you what, let's not rush back into it. Let's sort
Well,
this
not to
ruddy
rush.
nurse out.
Deal with her shit.
Because, yeah, I am at this point comprehensively sick of the dappy bins wandering off.
Yes. Concurred.
Oh, speaking of dappy bins, the hamster's up. Oh, hang on. So I'm looking blocks. So, stone block. Yeah, we're not getting to you in a rush, hamster.
I'll get her out in a second.
No, we'll take a break when when we need a break for what we want to do, i.e. taking a break. Thanks, brain.
What does the portal gun do?
Opens portals.
To where?
Wherever you aim it. So...
Like on the map?
No, like, it's a gun. So, if I remember right, so fire one in one place and fire another in another place. Start with where you can see them, perhaps. This is Tanya just frantically firing portal guns everywhere. So, fire one there, and now fire another one there. Oh, it's maybe you have to fire with the right click for the other.
Like that?
Oh, maybe I should work out how to do it then.
Nerd.
Right, so let's see. So that's fired one there. Oh, okay. I don't know what you... Oh, probably because you were just holding it. Right. So... Okay. So where are you? So let me show you. There we are.
Ah!
Hey, portal gun. Oh, no.
Creeper. You look like the possessed.
Well, that's probably because of possession.
Alright, fix this dumb girl so she can't go anywhere.
Right.
Put her in a cage.
So I'm going to give you back this portal gun. You need to actually equip it. Left mouse fires one end of the portal and right mouse fires the other. Right. So let's see. So it's going to have to be under the actual room. And about as narrow as we can make it while it's still being a room. Oh, and also the walls have to... I think that's too small a room.
Probably.
Let's find out. Well, I suppose we've got a bit of flexibility in that... why am I still... Oh, okay, I think you can only have one weapon imbuement. So I think you got a choice of Cursed Flames or the Ichor one.
Well, even if you just put her lower and put a platform in the top so we can drop down to her, at least then she can't run around. Still not ideal, but she probably won't jump up out of a platform.
You can never tell with nurses.
Rrrr.
No, nurses.
Okay, so the next question is, how do you get rid of this stupid...
With the portal gun. Fire the portal gun somewhere else and it'll probably go away. Oh, unless it's because I spawned it. Right. So, let's see. 100 walls. Oh! Oh no, that's my rainbow. Oh yeah, I got a rainbow gun. What about that? Ooh, rainbow gun. Right. That's some nice walls. Tanya building more portals, I see.
Nerd. Hours of fun right there.
Just like the original portal. Right, so. Let's see. So I need lights down here so I can actually see what's going on.
Yeah, that's not going to be big enough to put her in, is the thing.
Probably not. Just throw away this bloody what's it banner. Oh, this hamster.
It's cool.
Right, oh, this housing is already occupied because currently I haven't put in any platforms. Okay, so where is... Just need like one piece of boreal... This is metal chest. You sure about that?
I don't know how to get her out. I mean, have you taped all these together and in here?
Hold on, let's take a very short intermission while we get this ruddy animal out of here.
You want to come out? Clarabelle.
Okay. Oh, this funny stuff we're saying. Right, and we're back. Now,
Oh, are we?
Terraria. Right, so the hamster's now in the ball.
So exciting. There wasn't even any bloodshed, which is a nice change.
Well, let's not go too soon on that one. Okay, so... Oh yeah, so now I've got portals all over the place. Oop. What did I just get launched into here?
I mean, we could potentially put a portal or a...
Oh yeah, I was digging out of the room. Sorry.
Yes, you were fixing the nurse situation.
Yes, and then fucking Shoutham demanded attention. Shouldn't be too many. Oh, and you created a new chest for wood. That's why it's not in the chest that's supposed to be for wood.
Sorry.
What are you like?
I'm a dick. It is known.
No, you're just hiding wood in places it doesn't belong.
It's kind of my modus operandi.
Thought that was
Raison d'etre?
à la recherche de Tom Perdu.
Yeah, sure.
Right, 2 boreal wood platforms. Tormund, why are you scratching? You're not having the poo-poos. Right, so that's now a separate room, which is not attached to the stuff underneath it because... Right, so this room is missing a table and a chair. What looks nursey? Well, I think as a much better tribute to our hard-working nurses in the NHS than whatever fucking shit people are just going no really loudly doing. I think these nurses should have the finest whatever on earth we have in here that we have.
The finest whatever on earth we have in here that we have.
Yes.
Andy, 2020.
Didn't know I changed my name to
Sorry, I never know how anonymous people are. How even anonymous are we? Anonymous enough.
Yes, probably surname's probably a sensible thing to avoid, although frankly it's only people we know who watch these, so it doesn't even matter.
And some guy.
Oh,
Don't forget about some guy.
oh yeah, Tiger Dude. Well, if he's here, I'll ask him what our surname is. What am I actually doing? Right. So there's a cool chandelier that's the entire height of the room. Right. What? Okay, that was not.
Like I said, I don't think that's big enough to.
I mean, it's saying all it needs is a table and a chair, but I suppose it would say that. Right.
You would say that.
So what's? What is a chair?
What is this fucking portal? How do you make it go away?
Well, you might have to give the portal gun back to me when I'm finished. Oh, sorry. Let's just give us some marble. White because yeah, I got nothing. Smooth marble, and then put those back in there. Right, so just fire a portal under you.
Thanks, honey.
No worries, dear. Oh, you wanted me to move the portal?
Didn't want you to move it to literally where I was at that exact moment. But ta very much, I guess?
Why does it not let me fire it? Right, oh. No, I'm actually... Oh, right, hang on. I don't have my wings on. Right, so... So, all the way up. Ah, to my balloon. And all the way the other way. Yes. Is it going to allow for conservation of momentum? Okay. So, what did I just displace to put that in there?
I don't know. You're a silly man.
Rainbow gun. Okay. So we should probably put that portal gun somewhere where it's not going to...
Where it can't hurt anyone.
Non-melee weapons. Near enough. Don't worry, we'll be overflowing with them shortly. Right. So what I need to make is a nice marble table. And a nice marble thing that it's claiming is a chair, despite the fact that's obviously not a chair.
And you've already checked like the furniture to make sure we don't have these things floating around.
Yeah. I think we've got a few tape. We don't have anything that matches. I was going to do a
I
gold.
have a marble workbench.
Right, so this is the moment of truth. Will, is this now a room? Now it's got the proper furnishings. This housing is suitable.
Put that bitch
Right.
in the box.
And you even get some nice rabbit to spend time with. A chandelier that's almost as high as... So where are you? Where are you?
I'm in my house.
Okay.
I'm coming back.
Well, I was going to say, don't come back for a bit. We just need to clear out for long enough for the nurse to occupy her new home. You are now in the nurse's home instead of the nurse. That's... There we go. With all that up in the world, my love, please get out of the nurse's home. Hopefully you're not intending to use a nursing home for many years yet.
I don't know. I'm pretty old.
Theoretically not that old though. Right, okay. So while you're doing that, I'm going to get stuck to the wall. Right, all the way down.
Also, I
Oh.
put a battle potion in your kit. I did not mean to do that. Do not buff with the battle potions. We don't want more enemies.
Well, I mean, we don't necessarily... You've also given me a calming potion. So if you've given me...
Calming potion is nice.
Well, we don't want less enemies either. We want lots of enemies. We want enough enemies that we can take them all at once, but not so many. Right, so I think, yes, we do want the cursive flame flask instead of the...
No, it reduces
equal-
enemy aggression. I don't think it reduces the amount, does it?
No, I'm now talking about something else.
No, the calming potion.
Well, reduces enemy aggression. And how do you think that manifests?
It does not number. It doesn't have anything to do with spawn rate. I'll take it out. I won't use it for my...
Oh.
We'll
Well,
see if it makes a difference.
Indeed. Right, so...
Yo, Nurse Rudy, get over here.
Yeah, like I said, run...
This cow
So run away. Run...
will run away.
So I'm going to run over here.
I'm gonna go harvest some mushrooms or some shit.
She is...
Mushroom, 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 mushroom.
Okay, well, theoretically, if we go... So do you want to do another Luna event, or do you want to just fight the Moon Lord?
Why don't we just fight the Moon Lord first? And then if he does not cooperate by giving us the fucking Meowmere, we can do the whole event again.
Cat currently falling off a stool. Okay.
Still not as funny as when she tried to jump on the hamster cage today. Because that was such an epic faceplant. It was adorable.
Well, these cats, they are known for being adorable. Right, so...
So I put the summoning bauble in the summoning chest.
Okay, well, perhaps get that.
You're right there.
Well, I mean, you're not that far away, my love.
I'm so far away.
So I
far
suppose it
to
probably
you,
also...
as the baseball
makes-
heaters would say.
Right. Oh, apparently there's a huge amount of crimson right under our house.
There's
Oh.
so much crimson down here, yes.
It seems to be infecting your spice rack.
Yes, I'm trying-
Is that cat
What is
suggesting
cat?
she needs the poo-poos?
He might be.
He might need the
suggesting
poo-poos. Torment. Torment.
I think he's under me. Maybe not.
No, Torment. Do you need the poo-poos? Do you need the poo-poos? John? John? Do the poo-poos. No, kitten claims he don't need the poo-poos. We will see about that. Right.
Okay, let me see if I've got my Glutania Manator.
Right. Let me see how many of my cables I can sit on at once.
Oh, I do not. It's up in the house.
This is frustrating. I think I'm more comfortable when the cat was sitting on me.
Oh, honey.
Right. Open the start menu. Right. Oh yeah, vampire knives. Right, so... Okay, where are you? You are...
Just putting my mushrooms away that I just harvested. Okay, let me just make sure I got potions. Yeah. Okay then. Did you get the emblem?
Yes.
Okay.
Now, I can't remember... I think it still needs a minute before he appears, so... There we are. Oh, I actively heard the woo! Right, so... whatever strategy we had last time seemed to work quite well.
The strategy was basically run away, run away, run away.
Yeah, I think we need to not run away in completely contrary directions next time. That was...
Well, no, I was just thinking if go west with me a bit. Let's just not have him spawn so close to the house because it just gives us a better chance of getting away.
Alright, then I find that a bit soon, but I thought he was actually going to appear. Come on!
The world went blurry for a second. Oh, that's blurry again.
Right, hold on, stay close. The Moon Lord has awoken. And immediately my... right, no, fly!
Where's my mouse?
Also doesn't help us. I don't know if he's moving or if I'm moving. Ejecting, ejecting, ejecting. And now, of course, the problem is with flying all the way over there is that I am nowhere near you.
I'll come back.
Oh, that's a stinky cat, right? Hold on.
That is a stinky cat. Hold on. Hi, am I even firing my effing weapon? Hi, like any weapon? Anything would be great.
Right, smack him in the eye, smack him in the eye.
Wow, that's a special cat smell.
Thanks, Torment.
Jesus. Okay.
Right, so it's just his forehead we need to slap around now.
Yep. Okay, I'm gonna go home.
Uh,
Oh yes, with very little left. Well done, me.
oh hey, there's a wyvern. That's definitely what I wanted, a wyvern. Can I heal? Can I heal? Okay, he's coming in hard. He is literally on top of you.
Shit. Can I please get out of this house would be great. Can I fire a weapon would also be great. Dare you to open your eye, bitch.
Okay.
Oh, that was a problem. Oh shit. Well, this is going well.
No, we're doing alright so far.
No, fucking Sorry.
Right. Oh no. It's ruddy eye of his. So yes, the challenge we've got with the nurse's house is that it seems to be to open your peeper, you fucking sheeper.
Well.
Is that
Why then?
right? Is that if you're not flying?
Mouse. Thank you.
Yeah, if you're not flying, then he. I don't know what I'm talking about at the moment. Yeah, if you're not flying, it's easy to get her to heal you. If you're flying, she doesn't. Right, okay, open the eye, Okay, take it to heart out. You might have to head home.
Yep, gonna have to.
Fortunately, that means that I get to have the Moon Lord die on my screen instead of on yours. Right about now, the Funk Soul Brother. Look at that now.
Well done.
The Funk Soul Brother. Well, no, it's still a team effort, my love. It's just that in this case, I was the one doing it as he died instead of being dead at the time. Right, another portal gun. Luminite ore. Annoying something. Oh, fucking another machine gun. Hey, we've now each got a portal gun.
Shiny.
Yeah, Tormund, you get that cat. But more Luminite, so that's useful. That is useful.
Yes.
Let's not be snooty about Luminite.
Nope. Okay.
We might as well finish your armour set off first on account of right, so where are you?
Well, you're not gonna be able to finish my armor set. I've only made the breastplate.
I know. Where are you?
I'm heading to kill somebody.
I was going to suggest let's if you put the Luminite ore in the chest.
I did do. There's only 4 left, I think.
Sort items. Okay. In the ore chest in the castle?
No, it's all in the materials. It's just all together.
That's probably why I couldn't find it.
Yeah.
I
don't think there's any ore. I think there's just the 2 or 3 or 4 bars or whatever.
Right, okay, 3 bars. And then sort of flights. Literally junk at this point. Right, so pom pom pom. Smelt that all.
Smelt that poo.
We probably don't need to smell any more of that poo than we already are.
I have to run upstairs and get that candle.
Right, so I'm going to put the...
Just put whatever you make out of the hat or the pants in there with the breastplate.
Right. So, let's see. So, we've got 20 bars of Luminite, and we need 12 and 8. Hey, you got exactly enough, I think. If that is in fact 8. Yeah, that's used all of our Luminite, but hey, you've now got full set of your armour. Come get it from the materials chest.
I'll come get it after I kill this sorcerer guy.
So, we're going solo now? When we're literally on stream?
Well, the shooting the minion guys isn't really the exciting part of that fight.
Well, I mean, it's not unexciting, dear. Also, it's nice to know that we're about to do the event again,
Always.
so I can like prepare in any meaningful way whatsoever.
That'd be silly.
Right, which of these fuckers is the actual? Probably the one all the minions are going for.
The one with the ball.
Right.
Okay. I'll believe you.
Right. So you've got your literally endgame armor waiting in a chest. Right. Meanwhile, while you're surprising everyone.
Oh, the pirates have arrived! Thank goodness. Nothing says party time like unwanted guests. Rude.
Oh, well, okay. Hey, we're gonna have to interrupt the literal end game boss event
For this nonsense. Goodness gracious.
Right. Okay. In that case, I'm just gonna stand in the death pit and drink a beer.
Oh, really?
Oh, I've still got the tail end of all of the other potions going. How quickly is this going to actually kick off?
It's fairly quick.
Well, compared to literally doing the end game content, my stim potion's finished brewing. Oh, apparently the Garden DLC for House Flipper is on sale. Games Workshop's Twitch is doing a stream as a rerun. Oh, apparently the modded Master System I've ordered has already been shipped. Fair enough.
That's not social distancing.
Well, I mean, to be fair, it is entirely social distancing because nobody's going to be at the post office at 9 o'clock at night.
No, hopefully they've got that thing where you can just print it and they come get it. Which I've heard is a thing.
I believe it is, but it's still not... They're not going to collect it at 9 o'clock at night.
No, probably not.
It ain't that sort of post service. Well, my inventory is still full of tats. Okay. Hey, Dryad. Let's do some exciting, sell some stuff. Meanwhile, the arsehole hamster is ramming the lovely kitten. Right, sell that. Sell this mushroom. Sell this... No, that's a peace candle. I want that. Yeah, you go get her, Tormund. Go on, Geet. And we don't actually need the chain gun at this point because we've now got 2 stupid dolphin machine guns. Where's the other one gone? Did I put it away?
I don't know. Did you?
Hopefully I didn't just leave a machine gun lying around in the middle of the dirt. That would be a bit silly. Okay. Oh no, there it is. That does need reforging so it actually works, but yeah, super dolphin machine gun.
Best story ever. I laughed, I cried, I wet my pants.
Right, 81%. We started seeing the stupid pirate ship.
Oh yeah, here's a pirate ship.
No, it isn't.
That was a pirate ship.
Right, where was I? Oh yes. It's waiting on the corner of Dude and Catastrophe. Are we done yet? 94. Can we have another pirate ship? You got another pirate ship?
Nope.
Is there another pirate ship? Pirate ship.
Got a parrot.
Right, okay. So, let's see. If I cleared out some space. Right, Granite Golem Banner. So, okay. So, Dryad, let's see. So there's Granite Golem Banner. I'm going to put these solar fragments away because we might need them for other stuff. Yes, you may also want to keep your beetle armor. Oh, put it on a mannequin. Oh, hey.
Indeed.
Cool. Do I get any of the loot?
No loot for you!
A golden door, a sailor hat, and a night vision. Now, I suppose, let's see. Hey, love.
What?
No, not you, love.
Oh,
I meant the.
hi.
Oh, apparently there's a very specific short range that you can actually sell stuff in, so I can't just harvest it off the floor. Right, golden door, night vision helmet. Okay, so actually going to have to do this 3 night vision helmets at a time. Yes, well, I do appreciate all these potions you give me, my love. It does mean that I don't actually have any inventory space for anything.
I get that, but then we win.
Well, yes, and then we can't hold any of the loot because what we've won is, well, currently what we've won is
A golden toilet.
yes. Hey, maybe we can save the golden toilet for people who've just spent a bunch of time clapping for the NHS instead of voting for people to fund it.
Oh, I thought we were gonna make this political.
Well, that was about as far as I was going to leave that bit. Hey, there's a bunch of rabbits here. Now they're
Stop killing the rabbits, you tweaker.
right.
That's not nice.
Now they ended. Right. So what is the nearest pillar?
Okay.
The melee one is to the left, right, and the... Actually, let's go left.
Go left, young man. Which way's my left?
West.
I had to think about it for a second. More than a second.
Make
if I'm
sure
honest.
that the Moon Lord stuff... The Moon Lord didn't drop stuff. No, not camera mode. Oh.
Crazy
Just
cat
summon.
is crazy. Older cat is looking at crazy cat like,
Oh, hey, Pixel.
what the floop is wrong with your head? Crazy cat.
Oh, hey, it's a blizzard, so it's those ice golems that were so fearsome once upon a time. Right, okay, so apparently the Moon Lord didn't drop anything.
Everybody loves some ice storm.
Make sure I've actually got...
Everybody was kung fu fighting.
I do like the aesthetic of having... fighting a bunch of blue things in the snow and having the sky blue. Right, Torment, what are you doing? What are you doing, Torment? Nobody knows what Tormund's doing. Okay.
Probably not even Torment.
Tormund, don't fight the loose change.
Do what you gotta do, Torment. Don't let the man tell you where it's at.
Alright, try this again. Well, that's probably like £3.50 we're never seeing again. Right.
Oh, apparently I gotta go home real quick because I have 2 hearts left.
Right, well fortunately I can hold down the fort over here. Oh, and then I lost a bunch of health too.
Nope, that's fine.
Okay, can we,
I don't know. Can you?
okay, 300 of star cell.
Ah!
Okay then. Alright, so how many thought conversation threads did we fail to finish earlier while waiting for this bitch to finish running around?
Well, we did have a busy day.
1, 2,
Pixel, we're watching you, lady.
she doesn't seem to be doing anything at the moment, although she's...
No, she was reaching out to scratch the couch because the baby gets away with it, so why can't she?
We might just have to accept
You guys
that...
think it's funny when the baby scratches the couch?
Oh, power's down. We might just have to accept that sofa is going to get shredded by cats.
Well, since it was already a bit shredded by cats when we got it, that's not really a big surprise.
Right. Pick up stuff off the floor. Yeah, it was a bit perplexing because I saw on the Facebook memories of friend we bought that sofa from. Just, oh hey, this is memory related to another friend. And then, what on earth is our sofa doing there? Oh, our sofa belonged to friend we got that from before it belonged to us. This is a fairly incoherent story when I can't say anyone's name.
I think it translates. Some people gave us a couch. They got it from somebody else. All of these people had cats. Wackiness ensued.
And then they're posting pictures featuring the sofa on Facebook. Right, okay.
Don't mind me, just taking my time getting to you.
It's okay, I'm going to accumulate these bloody banners. I think I found a nice spot where I can just murder people at range. Yep, murder, murder, murder.
He loves a good murder.
Yeah, it's actually a very good spot. Stardusty dudes get them from one side, and anyone who accumulates above me gets hit from the other side, and I don't seem to be getting hit by that lightning. Touch wood.
Touch your wood.
Tum-ty-tum. Slap him. Oh hey, I'm really loving all these extra banners I'm getting.
Hey,
Except for
found
people.
a meteorite.
There, you found the long desiccated husk of a meteorite.
Hi, honey.
Hey, hey. And your husband does, sitting in a spot farming dudes. I wonder if that's enough. No, it can't be. Oh, keep going. Oh, Tormund. Tiny hamster. Confuses you not, because you're not a tiny hamster. Right, okay. So let's have a look. Is it ready to pop? Hey, the tower itself is ready to pop. Slap, slap, slap. Slap, slap, slap. I think I've got it. We are overwhelmed with pain and
So
shiny
much
floaty
pain.
things. Pain is like a bloody Slipknot album.
Pixel, out of his food. Monkey.
Well, we got that bike horn if she keeps trying it.
I think I won't set a bike horn off when we're streaming. And I imagine the people will be grateful.
Well,
Meanwhile, I just have a cat balancing on me foot.
Right.
Adorable.
So, turn it off. Right, so let's get a heal on. It's good use of copper. Oh, hey, another night vision helmet. How many night vision helmets do I have?
Oh man, I must sell 50 of those things a day.
Is it in our boss arena or your boss arena?
Just generally speaking, I just apparently kill a lot of those guys.
Well, you also raided all of the stuff that was in our arena, which includes a granite golem statue. Oh, hey. More golden shit. Golden treasure chest? I too could be the president with a fine golden treasure chest and golden toilet and golden opportunity to kill everyone. Grumble, grumble. Right, anyway. Should stop doing the thing I told you not to do.
Oh my god. You know what they say, the personal is political. And we are political people.
But also,
Assholes.
Hixley dudes who are currently fighting a big fiery thing. I'm going to take the air slightly. Right, so what we need to do is now fight the Moon Lord a bunch so we can get my armor so I can have even more summony dudes.
Where is my mouse?
Where is a manatee? I've been hit by something. Oh, there's the tower fires meteors that hurt you. Right, I'm going to stand over here and apparently not fight anything. Do I get to fight anything?
No.
Oh, hey, there's a dude.
Nah, get off me.
No, there isn't. Hey, there's a guy who's stuck in a rock. SpongeBob SquarePants. No, there's another dude. Now. Okay, stay away from the big rock spitting fat rhymes. Right. Oh no, it's your arse I have to kill to kill you. Fortunately, my little dudes know that better than I do. Much better aim. Okay. Slap his arse. Slap his face. Slap everything. Slap that all over the floor. Slap that. Give me some more. However that song goes. And then Eminem has a rap breakdown for the middle.
Yep.
Of the rap song. About slapping women. Yeah.
Probably.
The mid-2000s were a time.
They were a time.
Heal that. Okay, so.
So, indeed.
So, no.
I'm going home.
Okay, I
am
will hang around slapping the tower.
I died.
I'm mostly alright for the moment. Yeah, I'm desperately going to need your help when it comes to the next bit.
I would love to help
Or
you.
right now.
Oh, we're so dead.
Apparently. Well, we only need to kill the tower itself at this point. Right. And heal up that. Or anything that needs to positive. No.
It helps if you wait to go out of your house before you get on your weapons thing. Okay. Atreyu!
Dimu Borgir. You got your magma stone on then.
Do I?
Yep.
I have
Oh,
my
you fucking wormy shit comes.
fire gauntlet, my
Yes,
wolfman thing, my Ankh shield, my pretty wings, something else maybe. I don't know. Do I?
Right, okay. Apparently, they all came to attack me when you were checking your inventory. Oh, there's still a worm after you.
Get off me, worm.
Right. Meanwhile, the wildlife is going ballistic.
Yes.
Both in and out of game.
Yes. That does indeed seem to be what's happening.
Right. Put my funds away. Tormund's still working out the relationship between Screamham and, well, him. That was a good thought. Okay. So, going to keep an eye on your screen to see when I'm literally right next to you. That's not what I meant.
Sorry, I was doing a bit of up and downy stuff.
I'm just trying to work out where the magenta tower starts. Oh, a few hills over. So, we never finished talking about my bonus.
You spent it.
I've spent a chunk of it.
Careful.
Oh yeah, no. I'm about to die again. Part of it went towards the laptop you were actually playing on. Money entirely well spent. Part of it's earmarked for a nice new tablet, but there's absolutely no point buying a nice new tablet right now, because I'm always next to my other laptop, because who's fucking going anywhere? I'm going to actually go home. I'm about to have it ruined for me. Bought some shoes that aren't got big enough holes for a cat to climb through and fight my feet. Bought a fancy new ring and a modded Master System because
we don't play enough video games apparently.
No. And this is I need to sound out how to make this work in the current context we have. But probably we can't. But Master System being predating most of... That was a bit silly. Master system predating most of the ways that people connect to TVs beyond put the aerial cable in and watch one of about 4 channels. What do you want? Oh, hey, I fell in the water.
That was stupid.
It means it only outputs to aerial, and that doesn't really work anymore because I think we're at least 3 TV input methods away from being able to output to aerial anymore. Pixel, what are you doing?
She's going to talk into the microphone. Pixie, we don't really have room for you on our laps just this moment.
Oh, no, she wants to steal the windowsill. Now Tormund's not sitting in it.
You're dead.
So it seems. Where are you? Oh, hanging by the arena.
Nope, I'm coming.
Oh, but to be fair, you're going.
I'm going.
So yeah. So, I had my eye, for the benefit of the tape, on a master system that outputs to anything slightly more useful, and finally ordered one that just outputs to RCA composites, the red, the white, and the yellow for people who
Are me.
are you.
Like, I know what it means, but I still need it explained to me like I'm a 3-year-old sometimes.
Well, as do we all. These animals are off the hook.
They are all going a little insane.
So, and also ordering a cable that outputs composite to not SWAT. SCART, there we go. So that we can at least play on probably basically any TV made at about the same time or prior to our TV. What this doesn't mean is we can't output it to any meaningful recording device, because that would... Oh, hey, the tower's down. Because that would at the very least require HDMI, and apparently you can't get composites to output to HDMI. That tower's dead. I keep getting hit by dudes in the dark. We need to head home. You're going to have to leave the dangly purple bits. We're not going to have time. I'm barely going to have enough time to prepare as it is.
Well, I don't need to do anything to prepare other than hit the buff button once we're up there.
Well, I've got my 7 dudes that need hope. Torment, what are you doing? There's a whole feline drama going on here. And mostly it's Torment jumping around and...
If I do that right now, then I can... Yeah, let's just take him a bit this way so we don't get caught by that wall again.
I should probably actually have a better track on when the impending doom approaches and then set a timer. Ah, here we go. The impending doom has approached. And the problem is Mike can't see where my sword is because it suddenly goes from... Alright, you fucking shitfuck. Stop moving your hands around. You're not a fucking drama troupe.
That's what you think.
Yes, keep cycling off my life, you fucker. Right, one hand is down. So modded master system outputs to SCART, doesn't output to HDMI. How are you doing health wise?
500, I'm fine.
If he does any more damage to me, I might have to run away. Hey Pixel, that was a brilliant time to walk in front of the screen. Yes, sit down. No, actively sit down. Yes, that's nice and comfortable. You can stand on my hand if you have to. Right, you're about to... Right, so it's his forehead that's currently the... Oh, where are you? Oh, he's... Yeah. Is he still prioritising you even with your new armour sets? Yeah. Interesting. Oh, right. come on, open up. This ain't fucking a quiet place. Oh, hey, and there is now a cat attacking my foot.
That's now me going home, so you're going to have to put the gun here. If I don't get back to it.
It might be fine if I keep going, keep going. Don't die. Yeah, boy, we are both in the same place. 59 health.
Well done.
I think it may have been actually 50 health at that point. And last prism. Last prism, lovely for a melee build. No, a magic build. So I will nab that in case I switch to a magic build. But not so much if you're going for meow 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 meow.
That's all I want.
I know, and you get first dibs on meow meow if we get him to land. Right, but first, I suggest we fight the Moon Lord again as soon as possible so the buffs are still going. But I'm also going to...
If you want to summon him.
Well, I'm going to try and build my armor now so I can...
Okay.
Although actually, hang on, I've built a Celestial Sigil. So what I need to do now is, can I build a Luminite bar?
Can you do it before my buffs wear off?
Debatably. Right, I'm in fact not going to build any armor right now. So, mark the time, it's...
Why do I need to know the time?
So that we know what time to fire off the buffs we're already running.
No.
So he's going to drop at 8:26. I've only got 1 minute left on my Inferno potion. Where are you?
Oh, here somewhere. Yeah, I've got like... I don't know. That's why I made like 25 of them or something.
Right. Okay. So 30 seconds.
Hi, honey.
No, sorry, 26 seconds. Can I get to my beer in time? Pixel, you need to run for the hills. Right. Swing that sword. 40. Right, so let's see if I've got this right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, looks about right. Right. Just hit the buff, see if I've got any other. If you're ready for me, boy, you better put the buff on and let me know before I get the big dude hitting me in the face. I can't remember how the rest of that song goes, so I can't really...
I don't know, I think that was a song, honey.
No, it was a pastiche of the Sugar Babes 2004 hit Push the Button, which apparently is one of those songs that is lodged in my head. Right, come on, open your eye, dude. Going home.
Don't stay too long, because I've only got 200 life as well.
Where are you? Oh, fucking... Right.
Oh, no, I gotta go, hurry up.
Ooh, okay.
That couldn't have been any closer.
Well, that's power of teamwork. We should start a children's Saturday... Right, okay, I'm going to die nonetheless. Because I'm on... hey, hopefully you were ready then.
Come with me, buddy.
Right, so, hopefully we're going to kill him off camera. Yeah, it looks like your health's all good. He's down to about half health.
Yeah, we'll see. It depends on if he comes back with that laser again.
Right, I'm not going to buff up because he's about to die. But, hey, there we go.
Ooh, 55 health.
Well done. And hey, I've killed a green slime apparently. Yay!
Nice one.
Torment, don't eat the what? Hey, you got
Meow
Meow.
Oh!
So, people coming back and watching the stream afterwards.
This is happening.
This is going to get very noisy.
Pew, pew.
Wrong sword.
Pew, pew.
There we are. Tanya is now running around with the most powerful sword in the game and also the absolute noisiest sword in the game. Both cats, well, Pixel looking a bit disconcerted at this point.
That's not even the right thing.
Can I have the Luminite while you're waving around your sword? Luminite?
Sorry.
Just drop the Luminite and carry on waving the sword.
I got excited.
I don't, oh, excuse me, I don't blame you.
Fucking on, bitches.
So do I. I don't think he actually drops anything for summoners, does he?
Oh!
Right, oof. Exploding kittens. Torment, please don't eat the cable. I know you're a kitten and it's all very exciting because it is all very exciting. But just, for Daddy, don't... Right, okay. Mate.
Okay.
So we also...
Reforge.
Right. So that's another celestial sigil. We'll come back to that in a minute. What I need is the bars. Right, so let's see. So how many bars do we have? 44. That should be enough for me to craft my armor. Ah, yeah, bitches. Right. So that's... I'll put that... There's now no space in this chest because your armor is in here. This is
I'll take it out.
going to be most tricky. Stardust plates. 16 defense! Wow! And yes, I'll move mine out of there when I finish making my armor. And if I'm not mistaken, hey, a blue dude has suddenly appeared above my head. And now he's run off. I don't know what he thinks he's doing. Why is he that colour? Right, so... I was going to say, don't come...
Superior. Getting closer.
Oh, except I've apparently put on my tiki leggings instead of my stardust. Right, so...
Godly, good enough for today.
Pig, come here.
347 compared to my 190 in my influx waiver. That ought to make much shorter work of this a second time around.
Yes.
I do also...
I've forgotten what I'm actually looking for. Right, so... Oh, so I got my beetle armour. Have you picked up my armour?
Tiki mask stuff?
I suppose you could, like, give that back by any chance. Thank you. And I'm going to have to rearrange this. Thank you. Right, put the last prism in there so I can use that to obliterate a dude's face. Thank you. Right. So, let me remind myself what this armour actually does. More minions, more minions, more minions, and my guardian. I can't remember what it takes the colour for your guardian for. No. Right, so...
Hulk smash.
There's not that many more minions, actually. It's only maybe 2 more. I can't actually tell precisely because they won't stop moving. No, I've got no idea.
Oh, honey.
But at least now I have my bodyguard man. Okay.
But do you have meow 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 meow?
Tormund is not exactly impressed.
There's not even any sound on.
Wait a minute. Ah,
Unless
okay.
I do this.
Now he's not impressed.
It's the greatest day ever.
So this is the point where we lost anyone who would have been on the stream because they're going fuck.
But it's so brilliant.
Um.
Meow 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 bitches meow.
Yep. Tormund is literally looking at you like, what the fuck? All right. So I'm going to sell a portal gun or two.
Yes, because I've got one in my inventory as well. So any that you have.
And there's probably one in a chest
extra.
somewhere.
Meow meow.
Right, so technically now we've completed Terraria until 1.4 comes out, or I install the T-mod loader on your computer. Gotta work that out, because I had installed the version of Terraria that allows mods,
Like, by mods, do you mean like Grease Monkey scripts or equivalent? How do you mod something in Steam? Educate me.
well, as I understand it, it's not Steam, it's a modified version of the Terraria.exe file and a few extra files that allow you to load in mods without changing a whole bunch of files. Except the problem was that when we were trying to get in earlier, it wouldn't let you in because you had to have the exact same mods running, even though I didn't actually have any mods running at that point. Oh, Tormund. Oh, rub your belly, belly, rub your belly, belly.
Bite your hand, bite your hand.
Oh, right, okay. So, no, Stardust Man, can you come here? Thank you. Right, so now we've got to work out if there's a colour we can both have my fish and my Guardian Man. Oh, my Guardian Man. I don't know if he's the most efficient man, but so what colour is most of my armour? Hades. So is there any Hades dye hanging around? Let's try that.
What is happening?
A bit bluer than I might like. What about blue acid? That's basically the same colour. Living Ocean? No, hang on, that's because it is the same colour. No, oh no, it isn't. Living Ocean. That's just not very Twilight dye. He's now invisible. Except so is my fish, and I want to see my fish.
Do you though?
I like my fish. So that's make them look glitched out. So it's supposed to be Star Trek. That's the Hades dye again. Burning Hades dye. Oh, it matches my head at least. I wish I didn't have to colour the fish that as well. And it is also making fiery when... Right. Okay. Now. So.
Hey.
I completed the game in the 2 hours 36 we've been streaming. We could do it again.
We could. Only now we'll just kill his face.
Close to what? His bum?
We'll just be like, meow, meow, bitches, meow, meow.
So, you ready to go?
Theoretically, yes.
What about practically?
Sure, why not?
Okay, so...
You know what I'd say about that? Meow, meow, meow,
technically showing
meow.
different times, Tormund. So you're showing 8:05 and I'm showing 8:16.
Yes, you seem to be about 10 seconds ahead of me. I was wondering.
Right, so 8:30 by my reckoning, so...
It's already 8:30 for me. Meow, meow!
Well...
Meow, meow, meow!
So the problem is I can't really deploy my Stardust Guardian at this point because he needs a flat surface. He's like friction
Like
car.
my dragon.
Basically, although he can at least move around once he's on a flat surface, but he can't fly. So hang on, I did it at your 9:15, so my timing's slightly off.
Oh, you told me 8:30. And I was like,
No, it was my 8:30, but it was your 8:15. So
meow, 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 meow,
11,
meow, meow, meow,
12.
meow, 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 meow.
There we are. Right. Okay.
In conclusion,
Wee man. Oh.
meow, 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 meow.
So we seem to have obliterated this hand that I'm next to with relative ease, although all my health seems to have vanished in the process. Right, minions, stop being banana-obsessed freakazoids and Tormund is going for the shoulder cat approach.
As you do.
When you are a shoulder cat. Home with 15 health.
Bold move. Oh, I'm going to have to follow you here in a second.
I can't. It's not actually letting me come to you. Oh, that's wormhole potions because I keep wasting them by immediately teleporting home afterwards because I've got my phone equipped. Right, I'm almost to you.
Well, I had to leave because I had 18 left.
Well, absolutely. That's why I'm here. Right.
That was close.
Right, where are my wee men?
I don't know.
It seems to be doing a lot in the way of damage to him.
You know what you need?
To die, apparently.
Meow, 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 meow.
If you can take him slightly up.
Meow, meow, meow.
There we are. That is... Oh, and slightly down. So I can see his hand. Why has he got so much more health than he did last time?
I don't know. Why anything?
Okay,
Oh.
here comes the cavalry.
Thank you. I'm at like 150. Oh, 3. There we go.
Can I do this
Should
without
be
having to buff? Yeah, there we go.
Whoop, whoop.
Yay, he's dead again.
It's almost like having the best armor in the game and the best weapon in the game makes this short work. Who would have known? Oh, yo-yo. So I got the Terrarian.
Nice.
Would you like the Terrarian?
Where are you? Sure, why not?
Would you like me to make the Terrarian godly before I give it to you since I have more money than you?
I can give it a go. Not necessarily that committed to the bit, but right. So roll it down, see if you missed anything.
Almost certainly.
There's a pile of gold here, possibly my gold. But
Oh,
no.
look, it's the meow meows. Ah. Why does your fish now look like a flying penis?
Oh, because I put...
It's flesh color on him?
No, it's fire colour.
Is it though?
No, it's...
Because it basically looks like a flying Limp Willie.
How do you explain that rectangle on it?
Ball piercing. Probably.
What ball piercings have you seen?
Some.
Well, I mean, not
Do you
necessarily,
really
but
want an answer to this question?
that have just looked like a giant rectangle. I mean, I'm not unfamiliar that you have a history, my love, but
There you go. Come here. Come here. Come here. Dare ya. The fuck is following you around right now?
Which bits?
The giant shadow?
That's my dude.
Clearly.
Right, which means I probably don't need my Eye of Cthulhu anymore. Oh, tiny matey. So yeah, he basically acts like your Stardust Dragon, only moves around a bit. Where's the other cat? She's not behind me. No,
she's over here, sat on a bag. As you do.
right. So yeah, that's
kicking the Moon Lord's butt. We can do it again, though I think we might have to actually fight all the peoples, if you want Meow Meow, because we don't have enough to make another solar fragment.
You mean another somebody thing?
Yeah, that thing.
Where is it?
Where's what? I have all of it.
Oh, I was going to say, you can make that just having the chest open and walking over slightly. There's a fancy... I can't remember. Does the grappling hook need...
Oh, I made the grappling hook, but I haven't actually tried it yet. Let's find out together. While I'm just sitting around wasting buffs. There we go. So 4 instead of 3. Look at me, Ma! No hands!
Well, yes.
Do you want one?
Yeah, sure, why not? You've now completed the game, might as well did all the cool shit. Thank you.
Yes, so we will now need to just... So really what we're doing now is just getting the drill containment unit.
Oh, yes!
Which, as you know, is the only thing I care about, aside from Meow Meow.
So that in your own time you can
I must do
dismantle all of hell.
Also, I think it is warm enough in here now. Jesus.
I might turn down... We'll stop for a break in a bit, I think, so we can put the stupid hamster away. Turn down the heat. I'll try and work out a way to drink my beer with a cat on my shoulder.
Katamari Damacy. I don't know.
You know...
Probably not.
We gotta play Katamari Damacy if we get some numbers up on this. You just will not. You'll be confused.
Will I not?
You will not. You won't even.
I won't even. Are you sure?
And it's not the sort of not even where I couldn't even because, oh my god, this kitchen is so cute. Like when we were trying to drive him home last week and he had like an entire box full of kittens meowing and playing and trying to get out as I was trying to drive. That was challenging.
That was some not evening.
Yes, that was one kind of not evening. What I'm hoping is that if we get you playing Katamari Damacy, you will not even from confusion instead of oh cutie. Right.
Okay.
Right, I'm not actually using this rainbow gun I went to the other to get.
Oh, honey.
I wonder...
Wonder who?
Can I kill myself from velocity of gravity through the portal gun? So let's see. So if I'm a portal there, and if I, let's see, head for as far up as I can go.
Oh, how fitting that there are tombstones all over Bernie's house.
Yes.
Ha! It hurts because it's funny.
Well, it's funny because it hurts. Right, so if I now fly over here, how about here?
How about, can you hear this?
So,
meow, meow!
okay, so apparently I missed.
You noodle. I heard the splat.
Yes.
Oh, I love it. Because I shot it way up, and then by the time I caught up to it, it was still bouncing.
Right, so let's try this again. I fire that one there. And now let's actually fly over to where I want the portal to go. Tormund, are you scratching my nipple? Because I'm not sure we have that sort of relationship.
This is the greatest weapon ever.
I can see the slowdown on your computer as you... I'm quite surprised my computer isn't crashing just trying to siphon off enough GPU cycles to stop it completely melting.
It's the greatest day in my day.
Right, so
my
let's
life,
see.
Because, I've got a pretty good life. But what could beat
Right,
this?
so let's see. So now
You're right,
we've
this is probably now the most annoying stream on Twitch. But I'm not going to stop because it's fabulous.
As was predicted by our friend Tiger Dude, who was annoyed enough with just a Terror Blade. Right, I'm on the top of the world. Right, and coming down. Going all the way down. And...
Nobody's watching this, right? We're fine. We're fine. It's
well,
just total
it's
chaos.
not a problem as long as you're nowhere near me. Currently I'm trying to work out why I'm falling to my death when I'm...
Is it because the world is big and you're a dumbass?
No, I put a portal underneath me. The idea is I fall through the portal.
Like my never-ending Kingdom of Loathing lady?
Right.
My avatar. Falling through a plot hole.
Well, it's more like falling through... Let's just try a more simple one. So if I just go up here... That's what I thought. So then how about if I go here? That's what I thought. What if I go to the edge of space? That's what I thought. So then what if I go all the way to the top of space?
Then you die.
That seems to be the pattern so far. So... Right, so that works. So then... All I want to do...
Is a zoom, ziggy, ziggy... I don't actually know any Spice Girls, so that's not going to be as funny as I wish it was.
Zigga? Right.
Yeah.
So, let's try this again. So, I fall down there and it takes me into there. What I want to do is be launched at terminal velocity sideways into a wall and die of impacts horizontally. Is that so much to ask?
So
right.
much.
So it's definitely there. So, up. Up, up, up. Up, up, up. Oh, there's a guy watching us. Up, up. You fight. Why?
Because it's funny.
Yeah. You're aware that it's probably going to be more interesting if people can see you fighting the lunatic cultist.
Well, you're the one that's just goofing off trying to kill yourself in space, man.
Yeah, because
Ain't nobody got time for this.
Yeah, goof off for a bit, have a break, annoy the hamster, and then come back. And
I'm gonna die anyways.
well, and then he's going to come for me. Which means I've actually got to summon my familiars. Right, hopefully that's enough of those. Presuming he's even still on the map. No, he appears to have despawned.
Well, yes, I kind of figured as much because I died.
I'll tell you what, bring some wormhole potions. I need a refill.
I have 23 with me. That should be enough.
Right. Dumpty dumpty dum. Now, I could...
Could you?
Yes. Torment, no.
Watch this, honey! Meow, 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 meow.
Again, I'm going to remind you, we currently have an audience, so don't go too bonkers on the meow meow. Right.
It's the best in the universe.
Well, I'm not going to take away from the things that make you happy, Mal.
It makes me so happy.
Right, currently we cannot fight the lunatic cultist because you killed his mates. Excuse me.
Also, where the frack did my 7 gold go? There we go.
I think it's probably going to take a day for him to respawn. Okay, so can I get back to my previous important activity of trying to destroy myself at terminal velocity against walls?
Maybe.
It didn't work previously, and I think the Meow Mare so upset that guy he ran away.
Well, people don't know what's good for him.
Not just having meow 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 hammered into them. Right.
Oh. I was going to come harvest books while we wait, but I don't have my drill with me because I put it away so I wouldn't accidentally drill things. Damn it!
Actually then, have we got any wormhole potions?
I've got wormhole potions.
Gonna see if there's any in the chest where I am instead of by the U where you be.
There
Water walking. Yeah, there we go. Right.
So I made like 60 the other day.
Right, so that's taken a bunch of those. Okay, so I'm going to take the opportunity to build a fabulous room for our cultist dudes, who I can't think exactly where they are. Ooh. So, let's see. Shade woods, boreal wood, spooky wood. Right, I kind of... Yes, currently on Tanya's screen, rainbow explosion in the dungeon.
This is the best day ever.
See, this sort of jollity should probably be recorded for record.
It's so good!
Do I have my spooky wood? Okay, let's record the jollity.
It's amazing!
Yep, there's a dungeon full of cats. Cats and dragons and airy ball.
The best!
Right, so I'm going to instead blast off for the surface and do a nice bit of construction instead of just having meow meow nightmare.
But I want to play with the sound on. Let me be free.
I mean, you could get wanky headphones out.
Oh, they're upstairs. That seems like a lot of work.
Well, again, we can stop for a break for a bit. Although, how long have we been going? Just under 3 hours.
Don't know if there's that much more excitement to show, really. Because what's going to be left is just us trying to get you a Meowmere and building...
Well, I mean, again...
Building my toy for my important work.
Yeah, well, we should work out what we're streaming in the future.
The future!
I still maintain set you up with... I should see if...
We can play Zeus!
Well, that will come eventually.
That's not really an interesting game to watch people play, I don't think.
Oh, hey,
Can't
it's my...
imagine how you would make that interesting to watch.
Gumption and hard work. Is the hamster trying to eat the cat's food?
Usually.
Oh, this hamster.
She's an asshole.
So I think... I'm going to leave that column there because I think that's where the cultists spawn. Yeah, this hamster. I don't know. She's definitely the least social of hamsters.
Not really her fault that the cat's food was out here, though.
Well, that was not necessarily what I was lamenting.
No, the bloodthirstiness of her, like a New Zealand movie about sheep, is probably the more difficult aspect.
Now, let's not be so... Let's not denigrate Black Sheep so much. Black Sheep was a jolly fun movie. She is just a nightmare. Oh well, what do you do?
Hamster-shaped slippers.
I mean, I think that's more a hamster-shaped condom.
Hot.
Let's just savour that image for a minute, shall we?
Can't wait.
Right, so... Let's dismantle the mantle outside the dungeon. Now, let's turn this into a cool room for trendy people. So, oh, I bought spooky wood. Oh, I can make a spooky dungeon.
We could try to do the Halloween. Oh, guess who didn't realize a paladin had come back? We could try to do Halloween with the Meowmere once we get the Meowmere for you as well.
Well, I'm not desperately worried about getting Meowmere.
Yes, you are.
Right, what can I do for my spooky wood house? Right, summoning these chaps. Why have I got all this tats? Right, can I build...
Question for the ages.
Should have kept some more for a spooky... for a workbench. Instead of using my spooky wood for a spooky workbench. Right. Put that there. What can I make? Spooky lantern. Spooky armor. Unfortunately, I'm out leveled for the spooky armor quite a bit. Really quite useful. Right, so...
Oh, I have to take the blanket.
Who understands what goes through the mind of Ham?
I think at that moment it was, I'm gonna ram the cat! Because that seemed like a good idea. Where, a-hole? God, Eugene. Hey, Eugene.
Right, so now I need a spooky wooden wall. Spooky wooden wall!
What are you doing over there?
Building a spooky wooden hut to put the cultists in.
Are you? For
Yes.
what purpose?
Spookiness. And woodenness.
I woke up so early today. I got up for half an hour and crocheted before I even started working.
Which is,
That's how early I was up. Stupid early.
well, sleep patterns are going to be all over the place at this point. Right, which I suppose could be worse.
Could it?
Yes, and well, let's continue that thought, but it was going to be less cheery than I was aiming for, so let's not. Right, that's currently it's a spooky box.
So spooky.
But enough about my ex's vagina. Right, so I think so. The only way of knowing if my spooky box has been put in the right position is wait for tomorrow when the cultists reappear.
Stop.
If I can make it an actual house.
Who would you put in this theoretical actual house?
The clothier.
What did the clothier ever do to you, mister?
Nothing, but it just seems funny. So let's see. Spooky wood. Ah, there we go. What's that? Oh, it's the blanket, right. Turn that back into wood. Where's my spooky wood? Apparently I've been carrying around 999 granite for some reason.
999 granite on the wall, 9,900 of granite. Take one down, pass it around. What the fuck have you been fighting about?
Right. So, let's see. So then it will serve as both a house, a funny place to put the cultist dudes, and when we have to fight them, it'll provide a quick escape. What's this? Oh, just wooden platform. Okay. So, spooky wood again. And no, put that there. Yes, we had a guy watching me make a crappy wooden box for a second.
Came for the meow mirror. All he got was a box.
Nobody's here from Meow Man, my love. I'm sorry.
Everyone's here for meow mirror. It's the moment.
Right.
That and when I finally get to stratify hell.
So let's put this. Oh, let's. So this is obviously going to need tinkering when. Oh yes. So, can I now build 4 chairs? Well, I can. But is there a hope in hell I can put them in the right place? Also no. So it's a nice sit-down lunch instead of just right. So oh, apparently all the stars are out tonight. There's probably a song about that.
The stars out tonight.
Bet your bottom dollar that the stars are out tonight.
Yes. At some point when you come back to the house, if you still have any blue fluid, could you spray the mushrooms again?
Yeah. You've been
I just got a little bit of a ball with green.
Okay.
Could be worse.
Still so full of potions. Right. Okay, don't need the possessed armor back. And really, I don't need a fallen star. So.
Catch a falling star and put it in your pocket.
So let's actually, now I've long lost all of the wooden platforms I originally had. Let's build some wooden platforms so I can see inside here. Right, spooky candle. Da -da 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 -da. Which hopefully will make this a house with light and a viable house. Right, so dig that, dig that.
Dig it, man. Dig it. Meow.
In fact, actually, let us. So you've got a bit more meowing.
It's the greatest day.
That was the day that I completely lost the ability to see where I was placing anything because a whole bunch of cats appeared. No, I don't want a fucking gravestone. Thank you, game.
You want everything. Here, does this help? Meow, meow, meow.
Yeah, this is viable housing. This housing is suitable. There, you're done with the fishing, right?
Yes, I mean, the aforementioned lava shit, because, let's be honest, that Inferno potion is the bomb.
There, let's put the clothier back in here and celebrate the scene of his triumph. Right. Always this game. Torment somebody with the sight of their abuse, I don't know. Something like that. So, yeah, not a lot else to do this evening.
Hunting books, meowing things. Meow, 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 meow. Yes, I do always have to be at work on the books every time they respawn. Because, you know, the Library of Alexandria will not build itself.
The books respawn on the shelves, then.
I'm sure that I have cleared all the books out of our world, and yet, when I just came in, there are books everywhere.
So what needs cleaning up here? Is it just the Oh, I suppose it's just anything that'll blue babba dee babba die.
Could you articulate that in words that will make sense?
No.
To anyone who's not currently in your brain?
No, I can't.
Fair enough.
The thing you asked me to do with bluing up your mushroom place.
Oh, I made a slightly green wall in my mushroom place. I would like it not to be green. That's the whole tweet.
Right, well that's sorted. Okay, so now we need to start accumulating stuff for the flying drill.
Yes! Yes!
But honestly, once you've got that, that's just... Yeah, digging up a bunch of stuff. And then it's move the focus of the streams over to just play expert mode playthrough from scratch. And perhaps, yeah, throw in mods just to completely throw us for a loop. Because, yeah, that's kind of everything we can do in the vanilla game until 1.4 drops.
Why is my dragon not here? What is happening?
Excuse me. Green brick wall. Let me turn the green brick wall into just green brick.
You tell me, honey.
Also, I apparently harvested some of your mushrooms. I'm not sure how.
Did you know the mushrooms in the kitchen have a bit of mold growth now? Which I'm assuming is what they're supposed to do?
What, the dry mushrooms or the...
No, I mean the mushrooms I'm growing.
Have you been watering them?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. I wasn't sure. Tanya is currently growing mushrooms.
I think they're supposed to be doing that.
I honestly have no idea.
Hopefully.
Yeah, so Tanya bought a mushroom growing kit.
As you do.
Theoretically, the fact that it's mouldy suggests that it's working, but, you know, we don't know
Time will tell.
We might just be growing a box full of mould.
That is also possible.
Right, so...
Stranger things have happened.
So the clothier is over in the box. So I'm only here so I can... Why are you digging up the dungeon?
I told you I'm getting books for the library.
Oh yeah, so you are.
Alexandria.
Yes. I mean, that might be a thing we should do on a stream at some point. Just go to your world. Because you have actually built some quite nice things in there. I tend to give Tanya shit because normally her approach to architecture is... But I mean, anyone who's watched this stream already has already seen how boxy...
Functional.
Right, so...
Yes, Andy is now jealous of my beautiful world with my beautiful houses in Celestial Temple and the Library of Alexandria.
So, the lunatic... So the cultist dudes have respawned.
Okay, give me a second to put stuff in the pig.
Shit. Okay, apparently I propped them.
Okay.
So I've run away and hopefully they're going to unaggro. I didn't actually want to do that, I just wanted to dig up the table so that I could...
Sorry, let me just put things like my drill away so I don't accidentally use my drill.
Well, yeah, don't want to fight them, just wanted to dig up my table so I could move it more underneath the sigil. But apparently it had different ideas.
Do you think they've despawned then?
I don't know. I mean, you're not that far under them. They might have.
Hopefully not too
far. I mean, yeah, I don't really.
Although I am seriously considering building a elevator down in here, so I don't have to navigate this baloney.
Might not be the worst thing in the world.
Yes, I think that will be the next task. Because Jesus, what a pain in the ass just to get back out there.
Right. Okay. So I think we're gonna hit So don't fight them. Oh, have they despawned? Yes. That is quite frustrating.
Man alive.
Because I didn't actually want to fight them. I wanted to plot out where they were positioned and then relocate my all the stuff based on it.
You turkey.
So now we've
Well, now I guess I've got a whole other day to harvest stuff, don't I?
I mean, I might just fiddle with the clock. Don't be fooled Don't be fooled by the table I got. I'm just going to fiddle with the clock. Used to have a table and it's gone a lot. Where's the table gone? Oh, here we are.
What are you even?
So,
It's not nice to earworm your wife, you know.
So, let's try and rearrange these chairs. All I want to do is arrange it so the cultists are having a nice tea party when they spawn in.
All I want to do is zoom.
Right.
Also, apparently I did not actually put enough whiskey in my ginger beer.
You could just scull a bit of it.
I could do.
Right, so I'll tell you what. Let's abuse our tools. Right. Where is... I can go back. I can fix this.
Okay.
Yeah, so you checked the time recently.
What? You madman.
Right, so this time we're not going to aggro the fucking cultist dudes. We're just going to put a nice candle above each of their heads. So that we know where the chairs are. So that whenever you're ready and we stomp them into pate. And I would say that that's... Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, just give me a second to actually hit dungeon here. And then I'll break stuff with you.
Oh, it's alright. Again, mostly I'm just building them a nice house to hang us in. Which means, where is the spooky wood? Right. This is... And back up that way.
Hey, honey.
Hello.
I just wanna elevate all night.
I could just build even more chairs and put, except those chairs are...
What kind of chairs do you want?
And I've got spooky chairs, I just need to move the chairs that are already there. And you can't... The only way to move the chairs is with the pickaxe. You know what, I'll tell you what.
Do you want my drill when I'm done with it? Is that what you were trying to ask for?
No, it's alright. No, currently... Just... Yeah, I've marked where the cultists actually are. So we're going to put some chairs behind them. So they have some nice chairs to sit on when they're busy worshipping an evil, unspeakable god.
Are there any other kinds? Oh, controversial! No, not really.
Well, no. Let's see.
Meow! Meow, bitches! Meow! Meow! Meow everywhere! Ah! Fuck you! Fuck you!
Neaten up my box a bit. Right.
I'll neaten up your box.
I am overflowing with stuff. Right. Spooky wooden walls.
Books and more books. Oh, my library is gonna be so beautiful. Whoa. Everybody die.
A melody for the ages, my love. In fact, actually, let's chop out the campfire that we just built. Don't. Oh.
You say that, but meow 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 meow. Oh, hurt you in your face. Hurt you in your face.
The hamster's rubbing up underneath us.
She loves the meow meow song.
No, that requires her to love something, dear.
I think she loves the taste of blood in your mouth. At least that's my impression of our relationship.
I think she just worships Corn the Blood God and just, you know, wants to pile up skulls under an unspeakable altar.
Could be a thing.
There's no reason why hamsters can't worship Corn, the god of blood and the Lord of Skulls.
Yep. We're talking about Corn the band, or is there like a god that you've discovered that we should know about?
Oh, Corn the blood god. Who sits on his skull throne just...
Nah, I never even know when you're just making shit up and when you're just making an obscure reference.
Well, the answer is yes. Oh, is that more iron? No, that's lead. Apparently there was a slime with lead inside. Okay, where's this wood come from?
When a mommy would and a daddy would love each other very much.
Got wood. Oh.
Oh, is your brother in the chat? Because that's what that reminded me.
No,
of.
currently there's nobody in the chat. Right.
I can't figure out why not. Because look, I'm making like a meow mere pentagram.
Well, that's just you entertaining you, my love. Right.
Basically.
We should not denigrate that, but...
This is the downside to only having one screen, is that you can't see the chaos I'm creating here.
Oh. Daka machine gun.
I also realize some people probably think that's a great feature.
Right, so now that we know... Yeah, I'm going to refine this box when we have a moment. How are you doing with your hole?
My hole is doing great. I'm just going to kill this paladin.
No, you won't. You'll try and kill him and he'll ruin your day.
No, I just got to figure out the geometry of it with the meow mirror.
Torment,
there we
what are you
go.
fighting? So is Pixel still sat somewhere?
Yeah, she's sat on a bag. Oh, you didn't like that, did you?
Oh
'Cause
no,
you're
my beard started itching again.
Oh no.
Thought I was past that. Apparently you can't get away from beard itch.
No, apparently not. Okay, I just need to put some stuff in my pig because I'm completely full and can't pick up all the stuff the paladin just dropped. No.
But yes, these cultists seem to be having a jolly good time. They don't seem to be appreciating my nice chairs, but yeah, what do you do?
Asshole's gonna asshole.
So let's see. So I don't actually... So what equipment do I actually have going on here? That's helmet. So I definitely need the shield. Increase your max number of minions. Summoner emblem. Hercules beetle.
Hercules!
So I can still do with the papyrus scroll that will give me another minion. And frostspark boots, which I need to not be pants completely movement wise when not flying.
Well, I think Clarabelle is making her sound.
Well, fuck it, she can wait. Right,
Oh, I got
so...
a paladin shield.
So... Oh, Stardust Dragon.
Okay. Where even is my hole?
Well... I think it's there, but if all else fails, just, you know, you get a mirror.
You know what? Rude.
Well, I'm sure that nobody in here is thoroughly enjoying it. No... Yeah, I don't know. I like the dragon, but I think I prefer having lots of little dudes.
Why you gotta hurt the dragon's feelings? Oh! Oh! La 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 la. La 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 la.
So yeah, this is probably sounds wonderful.
So wonderful.
Where the fuck's he gone? So don't go anywhere when you kill him. I need to teleport back over there so I can
Oh, well, he's dead.
Well, harvest the random tatties.
Oh, and it's a really good thing because I didn't even realize I was on like 70 life. Thank you for those hearts.
So I just need to rearrange the chairs so that the dudes can sit down properly.
Okay.
Well, I'm trying to make a nice house for these insane cultists to chill out in.
And why wouldn't you?
It's just basic hospitality.
You're basic, alright.
You're a surly drunk cyborg man.
You might be right.
Can you stop firing meow me while I'm trying to...
I stopped like a minute ago. That's what makes it funny.
Right, so chair there, chair there.
It's amazing.
And chair there. Chair there. Okay. Take that. Take that. Well, now we technically can't see. Tell you what, we'll put the torches back up above their chairs. So, and the table ended up in the right place in the end. Do I want to move these walls? Yeah, but I can probably do that on my own time. So where are you?
I'm gonna move these refrigerators. Hi.
Hello.
Meow, meow. Y'all ready for this?
Well, let's see what we can do when we're geared up with literally endgame equipment. Tormund, it's no need to be twitchy.
Meow, meow. Bitches.
Right.
It's just as amazing as you thought it would be. La 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 la.
So currently my guardian dude isn't actually doing much to help.
My little dragon's doing alright.
Hey, little dude, do you want to do literally anything? Oh, over here. Nope, what? Suppose it's probably the prevalence of flying dudes that are stopping him from achieving his true potential. Oh, he hit something. Dude. Do you want to hit anything? Is there anything to hit?
Oh, I might need to go home with only 40 life left. Nope, dead. Waited too long.
Right, okay, me and my dude will just...
I don't know why my cell phone doesn't seem to be quite as immediate as the mirror.
I think you're also comparing being in a pinch. Something warping the water.
Oh, hey, there's a merchant here. Hi, merchant. What you selling?
I don't think there's anything we could
Actually, I could take some sake since I don't have any of that. So I will take some of that since I'm... That's probably...
Well, and there's an end to that then.
Okay, so that's... Sorry. Actually, having said that, I don't really have any feuds with me. So I guess I will pick up some steamed fish or something.
Steamed hams.
Delicious.
Right, apparently the crimson is popping through here.
That's not super right.
Oh, and hey, it looks like I found the perfect environment for my dude who specifically sticks to the ground. Bunch of fighty dudes who stick to the ground. Hey, my dude, can you do some more to help me, please? Also, hey wife.
Oh, actually, yes, I can get my dragon out as well. Chaos and blood!
And big fiery red things. Unfortunately, my minion is covering my front. Right, okay, minion, advance. And smack, smack, smack. Smack that all over the floor. We already did this bit before. Right, you got those?
I think so.
Oh, you've missed one.
Oh yes, we have to go back to the other one, don't we?
Well, there's another one. Yeah, there's a one to the left that we...
Pew pew!
I suppose we don't need any more of those. Right. Come, wee man.
What?
No, just trying to remember all the things we had to talk about. So yeah, Master System. We didn't have any... We found the SCART cable for it. We didn't find one that went to HDMI. Which means that if we want to set up where we want to record stuff on it, we can't.
Why would we want to record when we're just playing Sega? Sega!
Right. People do also want to see Master System.
I feel like there's people who do that already. Maybe that's not our niche.
Well, our niche is playing games that you haven't played. Although technically our niche is Terraria. Right. I want to play Sonic 1 on the Master System at some point, and there's nothing quite like the authentic experience of playing it on a 30-year-old piece of hardware. Oh, he's already dead, okay.
Yeah.
Authenticity, man. Right. Heal that. Get that out. Wave my cool stick around a bit more.
Giggity.
Right. Now, where is the next? Ah, here's the next.
Okay, apparently at some point I removed my spawn point. That's helpful. Let's fix that before I go back out into the world. Maybe.
Right. Open the portal of electricity at me.
It's the purple one next time.
No, green. Shooty dudes.
Shooty dudes like this.
Right. Slap all of them. Oh, hey, you're dead.
What?
Not you. You're over there. Yeah, I'd probably noticed if you were dead.
Hopefully.
Right.
I mean, not always. Stranger things have happened.
Like kids in the 80s destroying a weird spidery face monster. Do I get to fight anything? Ow, ow, ow. Tormund, your tiny little claws are lacerating my tum-tums. Yeah, we got to work out trimming his claws.
Kittens, man, kittens.
Yeah, surely we're going to want to record like 4 hours of us furiously battling each other at ramparts.
Yeah, probably.
Everyone likes ramparts. Everyone in this room likes ramparts.
Indeed.
Everyone human in this room likes ramparts. Or who knows? Tormund might like rampart as well.
Maybe.
Hey, do you want to pick up these green chunks?
Nope, I'm dead.
In that case, let's get rid of these banners.
I has a dead.
Oh, no, hang on.
I should have just teleported, and instead I thought I could run away. That was stupid. What am I hanging on?
No, I got it, and then apparently the debuff that makes you unable to control your height when you're flying also applies when you're not flying in any way. It makes you hover randomly in the air and then presumably throw you at the ground because you're not flying. Okay.
Silly.
So up in the air, smack, smack. It is a hard life, isn't it, Tormund?
He has a very rough time of it.
Spent all day running around. Oh, and now we're going to be trying to keep you awake so that you don't spend all night running around on the bed like a silly cat. You silly, silly puss. Who knows? Oh, hey, there's a wolf there. Yes, that's me licking your nose, only without actually licking your nose, because that's probably not.
Please don't lick the cat's nose.
Yeah, that might be a bit much. Oh, hey. Right, so I'm at the magenta place. It is once again by the witch doctor's house. You can tell because you can hear the chants of ooh ee ooh ah ah ting tang.
All I can hear is meow
bing,
meow 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 meow.
and not, for example, ooh ee ooh ah ah ting tang walla walla bing bang.
Yes, I do imagine that if we went back to rewatch this, it's basically unlistenable now.
Theoretically, meow meh, you doing meow meh, me doing the cartoons.
We might have to see if there's a way to like greatly turn down the sound of the actual game.
Well, I mean, that's what the software in the streaming software's for. I mean, I already had it turned down fairly well, but I imagine we could probably also adjust that as well if, you know, I thought there was going to be a need for it.
Oh, there's going to be a need.
Oh, shite. I suppose we could do, Oh, hey, the tower's down. Right, smack, smack, smack. You're wrong. Oh, little man. You fell over and I died.
Oh, wow. That's unfortunate because I'm going to die too. Second something hits me. Yep.
Okay.
Most unfortunate. Go get her, Tormund!
You too can smack that all over. Well, apparently, somehow we managed to kill the tower anyway.
Meow.
Right, well, heal up.
Because I was shooting straight up.
So, say about 15 on my clock. Get rid of that. Green bricks. I technically actually want to keep those.
Did you?
I actually got mine. Yes, I have. So, I reckon we've got 30 seconds. Alright, one last time this evening. Let's smack a tentacle dude in the face. Scratch my nose. Okay, I was off by about 2 seconds. Right. That canister. Right. So if I... Yeah, because his forehead turns out is the tricky bits. I mean, his hands... It seems that his forehead's open much less often than his So that's why I'm concentrating fire on his forehead for now. I say fire. Like I have any say in what my main source of damage actually attends to. Right.
Forehead down.
Right. Sorry, I'm just healing up quickly. And coming back. Once I find... Right. So that's his right hand down.
That's everything down with the chest.
Oh, good. Well, in that case, let's bring it home. Smack, smack, smack. You're on crack. Smack, smack. There we go.
I didn't even die once. That was great.
Yeah, I mean, I only had to go home. We only even had one run home and heal. Right, so all of the
funny.
cool stuff dropped on you.
Portal gun, sighted celebration, which is a ranged weapon.
I think the celebration just fires off fireworks, basically.
Let's find out together.
Let's find out actually together.
It doesn't actually seem to be like this. Nope, not doing anything.
Well, that was an anticlimactic ending.
Yes. That does nothing. Cool servo. I guess we could see if we've got enough to summon it real quick while the buffs are still on.
We could do. I mean, that seemed a reasonably triumphant end to the stream from my perspective, but...
Yeah, but buffs, man. Buffs. Get out of that. Get out of it. Get out of it. Get out of it.
I kind of need to actually smith this lunite there. Why don't you take it out? Just open the chest and walk over slightly. Are you still in the chest?
No.
Okay.
Did I actually get me a lumite though? No, I did not.
No, I've got it all, and that's why I was in the chest.
Right, what are you crafting?
I don't know. I was going to see what there is while you summon the dude.
Dude summoned.
Oh, you didn't put any of the things back in, so that
What
was
things? Oh.
the things, dear.
No, I did not.
Stop moving.
No, I was just going to put my dragon on here. He won't do much, but why not? And also, if we're close, actually, if we're just above that, my Meowmere will bounce off it.
And then if we my clapping dude might be able to do something.
Yeah, so let's see if we can keep him here-ish. It's so prettiful, prettiful. Meow. Meow.
Right, come on, open your eyes. Make like a bad Christian rock song and open your eyes. Well, I imagine they're probably more whiny, faux grunge than sort of bad opera, but right, come on. Open it up. You great ponce, come on. Ooh, look, I'm
Do
really...
it. Dare ya. Dare ya. Dare ya.
Oh, yeah. That's ruined his...
Hand.
Oh, yeah, I've got other problems, apparently.
Do you?
Yeah, sort of being alive problems.
Oh, honey.
Well, we went from, hey, nobody died, to, hey, somebody died.
Oh, my poor love.
I feel as far as triumphant notes go, we...
Oh, well, hope you're alive again?
Yeah, I'm currently trying to summon all my dudes.
Just said that in time. I don't want to see your fucking tombstone. I want to talk to the nurse. Thank you.
I haven't actually put any buffs on, so it's brown trousers
I'm coming
time.
back. I'm coming back.
Who's gonna die? Is it? Oh, it's gonna be him.
Yay! You're a winner. Just in time to die.
That was spectacular. I was about to say, hey, I'm on 1 health. That seems to have dropped the other spell.
The gun. Yes, the gun. Something. Portal gun. Lumite. Something flare. Well, that was a pretty good strategy.
Right. Hang on.
Yes, let's go back.
Put the stuff back in the chest
Yeah,
and then
that's
go.
where I'm going, yo.
Right, more bloody souls of flight. Did we churn through a wyvern at some point?
Yes.
I mean, in that last round.
Oh, I don't know. Man, I kill so many wyverns because I've been building in space in my world. Like, it's not even funny.
Yeah, I've taken out enough of them building the balloon house.
So many. Okay, let me Lumite up here.
There we go. Well,
So that. Oh. Oh no, those ones. Get me. There you go.
right, so let's see. Materials. Right, there we are. So, what can we build? So, we built the hook.
Well, again, we still need to
It's basically just
do it again
wing.
till you get a meow mirror. Oh, I did get this the lunar flare if you ever want a magic build. I will put it in non-melee weapons.
I'll tell you, I'm going to buy the jetpack wings, I think.
Oh,
Yes. I don't know why I don't use wings.
no.
Oh well.
Noodle.
But they are the best wings if you use wings. Right.
Just
There wasn't not a lot else.
I need my drill. Just give me lumite. Did you just waste all the lumite?
No, I may have used some of it, but oh yes, okay, so we need to accumulate that. But I think we'll accumulate that. How many have we got?
Okay, so 59. So we need
80, I think.
But 40 each, right?
Yes. 10's 80.
Yes.
But I think that's probably enough for the evening.
Maybe enough streaming.
Maybe. Okay, but I think we should wrap it up there actually. Okay. So.
Oh, there's not very much stuff in here. Come on, man.
Say goodbye to the boys and girls, wife.
Bye, boys and girls.
Yeah, who are totally there.
Why is there so little metal in here? What are you even
We'll
doing?
see you again if you're ever there. Stay safe.
Yes, stay safe, stay well. Stay away from people.
Ciao.
Bye.
Hang on, let's stop the stream and not exit the app.